Record.
So you guys know that the first episode where they had to actually deal with a spirit and like that weird panda spirit that was destroying the village? Well, in the live action show, they go there, get distracted by some other plot, and then just leave, and they don't deal with the spirit. So essentially, they are attracted there in the first place by some rampaging spirit, and then they just leave because they got distracted by another side quest. So essentially, that spirit is still running rampant in that village, and they're all gonna die.
They're dead already.
Also, they also made Gyatso go down like a bitch, and you know what? I can't stand for that.
What, did they like show him getting killed by firebenders or whatever?
Oh, that they opened the show with the genocide of the air nomads, and oh my fucking god, Gyatso went down like a bitch. He didn't even throw a single ounce of bending. He just got punked. And you know what? That's not okay.
So like I know it's never addressed directly, but I still like the headcanon because in the room where they found him, the fact that there were dozens of skeletons of Fire Nation soldiers implied that they all died at the same time as Monk Gyatso.
Yeah.
Which means he killed some motherfucker.
Yeah, of course he did.
Well, yeah, that was the original implication. And here's the thing. Cameron doesn't believe me, but if you look at the original picture, it is of my opinion that he is in a peaceful pose. Like he did it without really thinking about it.
Monk Gyatso went down like a bitch, and we should riot. We should fucking riot. It's not okay.
How is everybody feeling, by the way?
Fucking pumped.
Dreadful. Because I'm playing Dr. Dread.
That's hot. Don't do that,
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't have done that for multiple reasons.
Alright,
I'm gonna try something while we're having our little allotted BSing hours just to see how this ends up looking.
That fucking... I just looked at the group chat and saw that fucking image again.
Which image?
The, like, super fat vault dweller just, like, laid out on the ground.
Okay.
I'd love to know if that's, like, a screenshot from a mod, if that's just edited.
I
like,
have
what
no idea. I have no idea.
What, gently touches ground. What happened here?
What happened? Let's see if this looks any good, or if I actually am gonna have to eventually break out the program to make this look decent.
2 cents for I feel the anesthesia take hold as I lie on the surgical table. Just before I pass out, I hear the doctor say, "Move him to the penis explosion chamber." Got two sentence horror story is so amazing because, like, obviously, like, about 50% of what you get is just genuine, like, dog shit slop that is just bad. But then some of it, like, about 10% is genuinely, like, well written. And then the other, like, 35% is so bad it's funny.
I'm gonna just try this because I might be able to actually make a decent looking little thuber. Why do I hear dogs? How dare you?
Oh, that's good. That's me.
How dare you have animals anywhere near you?
Fuck you. Only idiots have dogs.
Do not no. Okay, don't do what was just said. Bad. Whoever said that, bad.
Kill them in Minecraft. No.
Okay, here we go.
Oh right, I forgot. I was gonna look something up the other day, but I didn't do it.
Pokemon. I haven't got any music set up. I wanted to do some research to see if Pokemon music was safe to use on, but I'm just gonna assume no, that I don't get slapped.
Of course, if it's Pokemon, you're gonna get slapped. They're like, of all the companies, it would probably be Pokemon to slap you. Let's be honest here.
Probably, yes.
Also, interesting, Dominic, that in the overlays that you've put, where like our characters are on the left side of the screen, that you didn't put the backgrounds that you had on the tokens there.
No, I did that on porpoise.
On Poipus. On Poipus.
Or
oh
piss.
shit! No, I need to make. I need to make more macros. Where are the
Yeah, we have to build a
macros?
whole nother farm.
Yeah, y'all are just making macros.
No, where are the macros? Where's the macro option on the new fucking thing?
Okay, TBH, this map could probably stand. This random encounter map could probably stand to be a little smaller.
Am I fucking stupid? Where's the goddamn macro thing on the new UI?
Let me go ahead.
They'll headstone tab.
I'm gonna lose it.
I also still need to add
Collection,
my proficiency
box,
skill
compendium,
stuff to my other character sheet real quick.
Journal. Yeah, I'm not seeing the fucking.
I wonder.
What the? Am I losing my mind? Have I just? What the? Where are the macros? Where are they? Dominic, why are you hiding them from me?
Because
where
I think
are they?
It's funny.
It's
Journal. Are they in the compendium? Which one of these settings are they supposed to be in?
I don't know.
That does not help me, Dominic.
You're right.
Sounds like a you problem.
Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
Okay, what if I
there
change,
it is.
What if I change
Found
the
it.
map size?
I'm a fucking moron.
Let's reduce the map down to a 15 by 15 map. That's more manageable. Okay, that is
all
much
right,
more.
We're gonna start off.
Hey Cameron, give me a random skill to pick to roll report.
Nature.
Nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bomb diggity.
21 and a 6 if I got advantage or
diggity. I already have literally like everything set up because I have been like over preparing for the last 3 days.
Which honestly is kind of funny, considering that like considering
like
how out of it I've been.
Character, and I want to play him.
This should hopefully suffice. Why does that have to be so big? Well, why can't it just put it in at like a size that? No, none of this is real. None of this is real.
It's not real.
These images are of a very poor like size. Oh god. All right. You know what? This is fine. I can make this work with what I've got because
I accidentally just wrote PP.
Accidentally?
Accidentally.
Hell yeah.
Accident.
seems like a bit of bullshit if you're asking me.
Don't talk to me. I'm having Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I read something right.
So, how are we feeling? You guys ready to begin?
I'm feeling fucking poggies. That's a good thing. Just in case I wasn't clear.
Okay. I will believe you.
Righto.
All right. So I think I'm ready to go.
Nope, you're not allowed.
I've got
We're
something.
supposed to have another 2 hours of allotted bullshit.
Yeah,
right,
I'll
cool.
throttle you.
All right.
If we did not play this game, I was going to throttle whoever was responsible.
All right. So, welcome to Aspect of Radiance. This is going to be our another off-season game because, quite honestly, a large number of our players are not available for several reasons. So it's good to also
only some of them good.
True.
Only some valid.
Happening. I like the sprites, my dude. Calm down. Lack of Starfield uploader. I just noticed. Duncan.
I swear to God,
I just walked back to the
Duncan
stream.
saying that
yes,
shit.
it's Duncan. Could somebody get in
Who
the
else
stream
would it
just so
be?
somebody else
I
can
don't know.
police Duncan? Because I have to have so many tabs open.
I don't think I'm allowed to police Duncan anymore after
So-
I fucking
True.
silenced him.
You accidentally silenced him. I forgot about that. I am ungovernable, he says.
Oh
So,
my God.
it is time for Aspect of Radiance. So this Pokemon game should run basically anytime I feel like running it, and I'm not unreasonably very behind on making it. I am behind right now, but we're going to run it anyway. I do not have the world map finished. I have the stuff for regular maps finished. And we're gonna go with what I've got, because everything else is pretty much ready to begin. Now, let me close out of a couple of things, because I know I'm gonna need to open Photoshop later, because I have a little ookie surprise once we actually have things set up. Now, I think that it's perfect to kind of set the scene, as it were, because we open on a wonderful sunny day in the region of Vicolli. Vicolli, of course, is a region well known for its culinary feats, its rolling, beautiful hills, its high mountains, varied environments, and for both its very religious, in the Pokemon world, connection, and its well-respected. It's got well-respected a well-respected Pokemon League, as well as well-respected contest halls that create a very balanced area of participation for trainers of all kinds in the region. Now, we open up on 3 people who are not actually Pokemon trainers as of yet.
Yeah.
You all are riding together in a tour bus. Yes, indeed.
Oh no, we're tourists.
This bus has been running for quite a long time, and you basically started at the border of Vicolli and have been visiting a few places, mostly scenic routes, driving along the Vicolli coast. And it looks like you guys are going to be coming up on your first official stop here in the region. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show off the full artwork for all of your characters, and we're going to have you guys come in and do a little bit of introduction about who you are. So, let's start with who's the first guy who's going to go.
I'm trying to sign into Twitch right now so I can actually keep an eye on the stream, so don't do me.
All right. Whoops, I don't have these in the right folder. Let me go over to the correct folder. Awesome. So let's start then with Carmine. I'm gonna have to embiggen the sprite.
I just want to say real quick, I just got a text from my boss's girlfriend. Apparently, their son has inquired as to what my Fortnite username is.
Do not.
Oh my fucking God.
Introducing Carmine White. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Carmine.
Okay. Carmine is a woman from Unova who lived her life on a homestead that was very much remote. She was homeschooled and didn't spend much time among civilization, so she is very much the outdoorsy type. She's a survivalist who is good with tools and working with materials she finds off the land. So typically, she's not the most social person in the world, but you can always rely on her when it comes to anything relating to nature, and her sense of exploration is stronger than anyone she's ever known. So she tends to wander. She is
Thank you, phone.
she's pretty tall. I
Bad
need to
screamer.
remember what is her. I had her height written down here. Yeah, she's really tall. I have her listed as 6'3", and she is very stacked.
Big
So
lady.
she's pretty bulky.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to clarify, considering you're playing a woman. You might want to clarify what you mean by that.
Well, she has a very athletic build. Muscles
I
on
was gonna
muscles,
say,
kinda.
looking at the sprite now, just fucking stance the fuck up.
Dance the fuck up, ready to beat your ass for stepping on
And you can definitely
you tell the survivalist she shouldn't be eating bear poop.
You can definitely tell though that she wears a very large overcoat, an army green overcoat, large traveling and hiking backpack filled with things like sleeping bags, canteens, like the kind of thing you would expect from somebody who spends the vast majority of their life out in the woods. She has very big cargo pants and a brown sweater. And yeah, she's just there. Right now she is very angry because the poor airport security people had to argue with her that she couldn't take her survival tools like her hatchet and her knife on the plane.
Her Colt 45.
Yeah, so now she has to find a way to purchase more tools to
All
use
right.
out on the trail.
So, let's move on, and I just rolled for who's next. So, guess what, Doug? You're on the chopping block.
Yay!
Let's meet our second character, Mr. Zach Dredd.
Hey y'all, it's me. It's me, Zach Dredd. I am really can be bothered with. I am a Pokemon doctor, looking to take care of any Pokemon that is in need, or person, I guess, if the need arises. But
I guess. You might be dying, but if there is a skitty with a stubbed toe 5 feet from you, I'm taking that first.
Oh yes, yes. Look. I just simply I'm more experienced with Pokemon than I am with humans. I get along with them a little bit more better. And I'm just really on this little adventure of mine to find out this mysterious book that I have inherited from my family. It's mysterious. No one knows anything about it. No one can tell me anything about it. So I am on this little journey of mine to learn more about it.
A book in an
I
ancient
suppose.
language. A doctor traveling the land. This could be interesting. We'll have to see how he fares as the story moves on. Anything else you'd like to bring up before I move on to our last character of the day?
And much like my fellow my feminine friend here, I could not bring some of my other equipment because fortunately medical tools aren't allowed on the plane. So I had to leave some of my stuff behind.
Indeed. So you might have to forge some things out there. All right. So we're moving on to our last contender, Mr. Sullivan Bo Brown. Why don't you tell us about yourself, sir?
Don't Google that name. I definitely didn't take somebody's real name. Don't do it.
Oh
well,
no!
I mean, I guess most names are probably somebody's real name.
Like exactly.
But never mind.
So go ahead.
Okay. I'm terrible at character introductions. Sullivan is a researcher, more specifically a photographer, who has come to I keep
Vicolli.
It's pronounced Vicolli. Okay.
Yes.
I want to make sure that I'm not messing it up. Basically, I mean, as Dominic described earlier, it's a very lovely region, and what better place for a photographer to go than a place known for its wonderful sights, both natural and I assume if we're making more parallels to real life Italy, man-made.
Indeed, you might just be coming across some wonderful ruins. maybe a few big cities with lots of things to see. We got a group of big coat wearing social butterflies. Yeah, we got quite a
How it lined
large
out
number.
that way.
Yeah, like everybody's got coats.
This is
Lab coat,
true.
just
I
coat.
mean, Sullivan definitely isn't, I mean, admittedly a social butterfly, but not antisocial. I mean, being a, freelance photographer, you kind of have to learn how to deal with people.
Yes, you do.
You can't exactly be the kind of person to stick your hands in your pockets and go, whatever.
He was being
I know.
sarcastic.
I know. I'm not.
Jesus. So just because I know that a couple of you missed out on it, our good Mr. Bo Brown is from Galler, and
Right. Told you I'm bad at character.
Zach Dredd has decided that he's going to be from Johto.
Yep.
So,
Is there anything else that I'm forgetting to mention that's important?
he's a damn Brit.
Oh my gosh!
I could show off the emote that I never was. I could never upload to Twitch.
I admit the two biggest sources of influence for this character?
Who cares? But like, yeah, that's fine.
Obviously, I'm not. He's not.
I didn't mean that like I don't care. By the way,
I just want to preface this: that he's not going to act strictly like either one of them. But in my head, Sullivan kind of came out of the smashing together of Billy Butcher from The Boys and EY from
Duncan
Persona
called
5.
it. Duncan called it.
Did
he
he
said
say
he looks like EY.
Yeah.
So this, by the way, I never uploaded this emote to Twitch, but this is gonna be happening with Alex all game. This
oh boy.
I wanted to upload this as an emote.
Was it is it the British one? Well, technically it's not the British one because it's going to be coming out willingly.
True.
That emote is for when I'm trying to do Russian or Southern and the British slowly like crawls its way up my throat.
So, the three of you, you've done a little bit of talking and a little bit of interacting within your group as you guys have been traveling on the bus coming down the road. And finally, it looks like you guys are going to be making it to your first big stop. Now, on the trail itself, or the tour list as it was, you guys were only going to visit the really big ticket items later. That's how they make sure that you stick around for the whole thing.
But make sure you don't bail early.
But as you guys are approaching what appears to be a town, and the road has been winding up and kind of gaining a little bit of elevation towards the mountains as you've been doing it, you hear the tour guide getting on the little intercom system for the bus. And here we are in Velotown. This town was built long ago on the bank of the river. What?
I said, sorry, go on.
This town was built long ago on the bank of a river fork, but over time the rivers carved the rock, and now the town sits atop a raised natural formation caused by the imprint of said rivers. The town's original fortune was through handmade pottery, local game hunting, and religious ties. Resting at the foot of Montevilla, this mountain was home to an influential organization in its heyday, and an abbey/manor rests high up on the slopes. Please, disembark and enjoy yourselves. Our tour travel will resume at the end of the day. We at the Vicolli Bureau of Tourism encourage you to partake in the local cuisine, products, and more. And with that, you hear the screech as the bus comes to a full-on stop, and the doors swing open.
Isn't it wonderful?
Well, hopefully we don't have to walk too far. I forgot my running shoes at home.
Carmine leaps out of the bus, very thankful that she can plant her feet on solid ground.
That's a good question. I don't think we ever addressed. Are our characters physically incapable of sprinting or dashing until we get running shoes?
I should actually make that like a magic item that lets you dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, a quote unquote magic item
that's actually a really, really great idea. So welcome to
there's quite a few items in Pokemon that like mechanically would probably be considered magic items, huh?
Yes, they would. So
sorry, how is that spelled? Out of curiosity.
Oh, Vinvello? Vinvello. LLO.
Okay. I figured as much, but I wanted to be sure.
So as you guys step off of the bus, you are met with a sprawling, rustic mountain town. The roads are all dirt, including the road that your bus just traveled from. And the entire place just oozes a charm of being well enough away from civilization that you don't get a whole lot of the really touristy bits of some bigger cities. Carmine, you would probably know from your time living in Unova, Nimbasa, Castelia City, Opelucid City. It's quite honestly hard to get away from tourist stuff in the bigger cities. Right now, you're getting fresh, clean mountain air, besides a little bit of the puff of the exhaust from the bus. And you just can see sprawling mountains and greenery out ahead.
Well,
now,
Carmine has only visited a city when she was a child.
Oh, indeed.
Nature is where it's at.
Is that really? Is that really true?
Yes. She has not spent nearly any time in cities because remember she lives in a homestead very remote in the northern ends of
no, you know what? You're right. We will say then that both probably Sullivan. Goodness gracious. I almost used his middle name as anyway.
You can call me Bo Peep.
No. So Zach and Sullivan both, you guys have probably had more interaction with a city than I shouldn't have used Carmine as the example.
I will say I would have given Sullivan a more like specific part of Galar that he was from, but I have not played Scarlet and Violet like at all. So I know
wrong game.
Fucking nothing.
That is not Galar.
I meant Sword and Shield. I meant Sword and Shield. Leave me alone. I know.
We'll work that out at a later date.
I haven't thought about it. That's what my only excuse for me.
So
yes, I don't know anything about Sword and Shield, so I would probably do something stupid.
The rest of the tourists all disembark and kind of begin looking around. There's a couple of confused people who are trying to figure out what they would like to do. From the bus, you can, like most towns, see the big roofs of both a Pokemon Center and a Pokemon Mart, kind of dotted amongst the town in different places. What's up?
Like, unironically, where I was thinking Carmine would be technically close to, the closest city to where she lives and her homestead is Driftvale.
Driftvale, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because she lives in the snowy mountains.
We're not playing the theme. I will get copyrighted.
No, we're not.
So, with everybody kind of scattering to figure out what they do, and the bus driver getting off of the bus and doing a bit of an inspection, what is the first thing that you guys would like to do?
Oh, Carmine, like I said, leaps off the bus, grabs, makes sure her boots are tied, everything is set, she's checking her bag to make sure she's got everything she needs. Yeah, she is taking a deep breath of the fresh, it's a mountain town, right? So,
yes,
the fresh mountain air that kind of makes her feel at home.
Fresh mountain hair. You take a deep breath and accidentally inhale a clump of your own hair.
Find the nearest person and just
slurp hair like spaghetti.
Now, maybe you said there was I got a bit lost in the tour bus description because there was a lot mentioned. Said there was a manor.
Indeed. Go ahead and make me a perception check really quick.
Calling back to our earlier conversation, cringe 5e and its unsecret perception checks. Imagine trying to perceive harder.
Well, you asked if you could see, so I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
I know, I'm fucking around.
I know, but I was complaining that Pathfinder has better
going to
perception
do
checks
what
and some
Dominic
checks
has always wanted me to do. And I'm going to click on it in my sheet.
Okay, so Sullivan, you turn your eyes to the horizon and the mountain, trying to scan and look to see if you can find what the tour guide had mentioned, the old villa. And you do actually seem to spy some kind of it's a building of some sort. You're not quite sure if it's exactly what's described, but it rests very high up on the mountain, obscured by quite a few trees. Getting to such a place would be a bit of a hike, but you can see it at the very least.
Okay, and he said that the tour guide said that it would be picking up later or tomorrow, did he say?
Later this evening.
Okay, later the evening. So probably best not to try and make that walk.
Well,
I don't want to be missing out on the only easy way out of here.
so while Sullivan is scanning the horizon, how about the rest of you? What's the first action that the rest of you do?
Well, honestly, I might take a look around town, see what I can see, because we're in town right now, right?
Yes, you have stopped
Yeah.
actually in town at this point.
Carmine's gonna look around. She's gonna see what she can see. Interesting shops. She doesn't have a lot of money on her, but she's just kind of gonna look around.
Fair
You
enough.
think you don't have a lot of money?
I think I'm gonna do something similar, but instead of just looking around the town, I'm gonna be looking specifically at all the Pokemon around and all that stuff. Just kind of take in the new what life around the town.
You as well make me a perception check, Mr. Zach, but we'll start with Carmine because you're going to get a bit of a general idea of what's going on. So you begin kind of wandering about. You don't separate too far from the rest of the group just yet, the kind of friends, sort of, that you've made so far, but you get to see a little bit of what the tour guide was talking about. There are a couple of people who seem to have set up little stands where they're selling some very particular items. You see a little bit of pottery, perhaps some people who are keeping the tradition alive, but you can see a couple of little cafes. Now, they're not like the ones that are in big cities, as if you would be able to tell the difference, you bush monster.
What?
Sorry. But
that's rude.
That could have multiple different
I'm
meanings.
sorry. I can never forget, because when I say that, the first thing I think of is people in ghillie suits. I do not think of that in the bad way that I know it does exist. So please forgive me saying that. But we'll call her a mountain lady.
I'm not entirely sure what you're meaning by that, but I'm
Cave
not going
lady.
to pry if it's
Neither do I. I don't remember what the bad
POS,
connotation is anymore. But somebody got really mad at me for saying it once, so I will refrain again.
Our mother did.
Oh yeah, it was probably my mom when I was younger.
I genuinely cannot. What would? Let's not discuss this just in case.
Anyway,
fair.
So the little cafe mom and pop shops, you see a restaurant that seems to must be locally run. But you do again spy the Pokemart and the Pokemon Center as you're kind of giving a little look around. Though I will say, you seem to spy somebody who has parked their van kind of near one of the streets, but the van has opened up and there's a bunch of equipment set up around the van. It looks like some mechanical devices, stuff that you don't really recognize, but there is a woman who is working around these mechanical devices, as well as there is actually a lot of survival gear mixed in with that kind of stuff. The woman has some red hair,
oh my God,
and seems to be pretty similarly built to you. But she seems to be very distracted for the time being as you're looking at her from afar. Now, Mr. Zach Dredd, you don't get a perfect look at the Pokemon around here. You spy, though, a couple of things that do at least give you a hint of what the environment you're looking at is. You spy a couple of Spearow that are flying around. You maybe catch the look of a Fletchling way off in the sky. And running along the ground, you've spotted maybe one Rattata that seems to be scurrying off into one of the alleyways. Not a lot of interesting things just yet, but hey, it's a mountain town. Pokemon are likely to be kind of teeming around every so often.
All Zach is going to say in response to this is, it just looks like the same as home. As he just continues to look around and see if he can find anything else.
Tourism moment.
So
this is
a few minutes
special.
have passed. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I should have opened with this. You guys were getting off the bus at around 10 a.m. on the 1st of March.
Oh.
It's a little bit chilly out here, but not too bad.
Carmine's
Well,
prepared for
it's a
that.
good thing with the Coat Squad.
So we'll say about 10 minutes have passed so far as you guys are kind of getting your bearings and doing your initial looks around. So now what?
I'm trying to think, because I can't imagine Sullivan is particularly dirt poor. I only got 500 polka dollars in my pocket. And it's not like I have much reason to pay the Poke Center a visit without any Pokemon, and it also being 10 a.m.
Carmine's wandering
I'm
away.
trying to
Carmine,
think like what.
Carmine, where are you going?
She has spotted someone that has a bunch of survival gear and seems to be a kindred spirit. So she is immediately breaking off to walk in that general direction.
You know what? I just for safety reasons, Dr. Dread is gonna follow his friend, noticing them trailing off.
Well, I was going to say that Sullivan might just look around and see if he can't find somewhere in town that would just make for a decent quick picture. But seeing that apparently both of the people who are currently basically the only people keeping him from being completely alone in a country he's never been to before have now wandered off, he's going to change his mind and decide to see what apparently got them so invested.
So, Carmine, you lead unintentionally. You lead your group of friends over to this woman with the van, and as you approach, you see that she's like tooling with a machine. She's like twisting something. She's like, just a second, just a second. Okay. Ah, there we go. Hi there.
So Carmine is staring directly at all of her survival equipment.
Here, let me
And
get
her
an image of her on screen. But go ahead.
Her first question is, "Where did you get that stuff? I need to get some for myself."
Well, you're not gonna find it here. At least not without asking around and borrowing. I got this back in the main city. And I would share, but I kind of need them. You didn't bring yours?
The people on the plane told me I couldn't take them with me.
You took a plane?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the woman that you're seeing. She has fat face syndrome. It's fine.
What?
This is the her face is a little extra round. That's my bad.
I'm realizing if I mean I don't mean to like poke at like consistency, but would I have been allowed to bring crowbar if
you didn't take a plane?
I
Mr.
can
Sullivan.
hear the dialogue sound.
Sullivan, you didn't take a plane. We discussed this already. I posted this like the thing to you like a while ago. Remember? There you go. Yes.
You could hear the gears turning, couldn't you?
So the woman.
God! And here I thought I was over prepared, and then I'm literally forgetting. I mean, to be fair, it was posted like over 2 weeks ago. I'm not that stupid.
All right. So as you take a closer look at her and you kind of examine around her, you get the feeling that she might also be a researcher. Sullivan, you would kind of recognize as a minorly kindred spirit. You take notes. You could see a notepad she's got tucked away in her shirt pocket. So she looks to be also a researcher, if not also a bit of a survivalist. So
you must also follow the pencil rule.
I'm not going to explain that one. We're just going to get to that at some point later.
It will come up eventually. It's not even that funny or interesting, but my brain has convinced me that it's funny.
So she kind of like stands up and dusts herself off, and she places her hands on her hips and says, "You're an interesting group. So what's the occasion? You don't look like you're from here."
I was gonna go around and take some pictures, but at least you started wandering off over here, and I don't got much else to be doing.
Good idea to stick in a group. Definitely good if you're visiting someplace out of where you normally come from, but around here it's still a good idea. Worse in the bigger cities, but out here, just yeah, staying in groups is a good idea.
She kind of pauses for a second and just looks around. I just want to explore, honestly.
You do? Hey, I know how that feeling goes. I mean, that's why I'm out here. Well, sort of anyway.
Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute to really get into character here. So.
I'm gonna have to be right back real quick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, something bad?
I guess we'll wait just a second then, in case there's an emergency going on.
Oh, there goes Sullivan staring in his face now.
I'm also realizing, no, it's fine. But we're good. Every time I look at, I need to take away that part of my brain that looks like the images I've made and is like, no, you could have put that pixel in a different place, stupid. Dummy. So, yes, indeed. Speaking of, so wait, I just looked over at the screen, saw this woman. We got 2 Carmines. Yeah, basically, this was not planned, by the way. I've had this character designed since I conceived the campaign, and Cameron just decided that he was going to make exactly this character, just minorly. It literally is basically 2 Carmines.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's just one of those coincidences that happens.
Hey, Carmine, look, you got a twin.
Well, not quite a twin, but a kindred spirit, certainly. Because I have to try to think how am I really want to try to get into character here. I need to figure out I haven't quite
Cameron
decided how what her
Homestead
mannerisms. Yeah. Yes, I am just trying to think about her. I haven't decided on what her mannerisms will be or exactly how she interacts. I'm
so you basically took the opposite route that Alex did. He spent ages thinking about the character, and as of right now you're kind of shit, man, she breathes.
Okay, hey,
that's
sorry about
not
that.
true. I'm being slandered.
Is everything okay? I'm sorry. We did a little pause.
Sorry, I just heard my mom started yelling repeatedly at Loki, and I freaked out for a bit. Apparently, he was just bullying a possum outside, and she was trying to get him to stop, and he wouldn't.
Pokemon is gonna. I'm gonna put a possum in here now. Actually, I'm surprised. The one stings, doesn't it, Starfield? Cameron. You're being bullied.
Cameron is just
Cameron's being
Starfield
actively
now.
bullied.
No. If you call me Starfield one more time, I'm gonna cry.
Stings, doesn't it, Starfield?
Okay.
So back to the woman who is here. So let's see, where were we? I've been derailed mentally.
I'm sorry about that.
So she looks at you. Said you were going to take some pictures, and she says, what are you looking to take pictures of? Because, well, if you're, well, wait, not are any of you Pokemon trainers? Just as a question.
Nope.
Nah.
Oh.
Oh, that's Pokemon. That's about it.
Oh, so you're a doctor then?
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys be willing to do a job for me?
Sure.
See,
depends on how much it intrudes on the one I'm currently doing.
Well, you said you were going to take pictures, right? Well, that's actually kind of exactly what I need. That and maybe some descriptions. But it pays. I'll pay you, and I'll tell you what. I have some Pokemon with me. If you would like some. Good to have one while you're traveling out here.
Oh, Yes, please.
Sure, I guess.
Okay, well, I'll get the
Are
little
you just going
darlings.
to hand them off?
In a moment. Let me describe what I'd like first. If I'll turn your attention, and she like moves out behind the van, and she points up towards the mountaintops. Up there. Can you guys see? And you can notice, Sullivan, that she's pointing at the same place that you were looking. Up towards the place up
The
on the
old
mountain.
villa.
So get this, up on Montevilla, there's this abbey, right? An hermitage, kind of like a dual kind of thing. Well, apparently, the people of this town treat the hike up there like a bit of a test, a tradition.
A
Anyone?
hike, you say?
Yes, indeed. Basically, anybody who's coming of age, and they do it a lot with Pokemon trainers, see, they take their, either themselves or themselves and their first partner Pokemon up to the Abbey to be blessed, even though the place is entirely empty these days. If you guys are up to it, I'd love to have you go and survey the area for me. So, get me some pictures, a description of what it's like up there. I'm unfortunately stuck down here with all of my equipment because I don't really want to leave it. And, quite frankly, I have things to do in town anyway. And
so, what you're
I'd
saying
imagine
is
a
you're
nice
gonna.
place like... Oh, sorry.
What you're saying is you're gonna pay me, and these two as well, to explore
yes,
around and
I
hike
guess these idiots.
and give us Pokemon. Oh, I don't know. That sounds horrendous. I don't know if I can do it. Just hand over the Pokemon and I'll get it done.
that. All right. So, just so that we all have a bit of a deal to shake on, I
just realized it sounded like I was trying to mug you. I'm sorry.
I'll let each one of you pick one of my little darlings that I've had here, and I will pay each one of you 1,000 Poke on completion of the job. It's very simple. You don't have to do anything extra for me. Just tell me what it was like when you come back, or if you have pictures, I'd love a copy. What do you say?
So, there is a unrelenting smile on Carmine's face. She gets to explore she gets to go hiking, and she gets a new friend. She's very happy.
I don't know if I'm just stupid or if maybe I missed this while I was up. Did she give us her name?
No,
or not
she
yet?
hasn't
Okay.
yet.
I wanted to check.
You know what? Probably should ask.
Certainly not going to hear any argument from me.
Oh, great.
Taking
Great
more
indeed.
pictures is what I've done for the last 8 years.
Wow, you've been doing it for quite a while then. Well, let me go and fetch them for you. And so she scrambles into the van, and you hear her rummaging around, and then you hear her spill something. There's a little bit of a do, and you could hear the distinctive sound. You know the sound that a Pokeball makes when it hits the ground in the anime? That's the sound. You whatever that is. Yeah. So she picks up the Pokeballs.
Is everything all right in there, Miss?
What
was your name again?
Sorry, I never did introduce myself. Hang on. And she comes out, and she's got a collection of 3 little Pokeballs loosely placed on a tray. You can see that it's one of those trays that mostly people would present Pokeballs on, but they're not properly skewed. Half of them are turned at an angle. One of them the button is facing downwards in the thing. And she says, my name is Professor Chorley. Here you go. Madeline Chorley. My apologies. And so she sets down the balls on one of her little tables. And she begins grabbing and releasing each one. How do you spell it? Hang on.
I was gonna say Duncan's having a meltdown.
If her name is Carmen, good.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What?
So
it's not a kind of tree.
Yes, it is.
I can't find it. I looked up Chorley and I just found town in England.
All right, hang on. It's called, I believe, the Chorley Wood.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Chorley Brown. Sorry.
So it's
my
common.
God.
So the Chorley wood, otherwise known as the strawberry tree, is native to the Mediterranean Sea.
Oh my god,
And
you son of a bitch.
Really?
I'm in.
Why?
You know why.
Yes, I do know why. I'm not going to explain though. So she begins and releases the Pokeballs one by one. And so for some of our viewers, this is going to be the first time you're seeing this. But the first Pokemon that she releases, and it's basically just going to be the first one that I click on. Second here.
First come, first serve.
Pomekam Kanmon. We'll start with one that most of us have seen. So the first Oh, that's big. Oh, huge. The first Pokemon that we see is
That's a butt.
Saucered.
Kanmon.
So, basically, out of the ball pops a small, very tan and
I am
red
restraining myself.
Pokemon. I will let you say it just once.
Dominic, I'm pretty sure it's lasagna.
Yeah, he is
I'll try
baby.
to refrain
Or
from
her.
ever saying that again because I think Dominic might strangle me.
So, the little lizard like kind of sits down on the ground and like steps its little feet around, and you can see it flitting its practically noodle-like tongue, and its tail, which also has a similar look, begins leaking a very hot-looking fluid. It actually steams as it enters the air, and you can see heat rising off of it. This little darling right here, this is Saucered. So this is a fire type. If any of you are interested in that one. Let's see. She opens up the next one. Come here. And she opens it up. And I guess I could show all three of them at once at some point, but I only have the one shown image thing, so I'll set that up later. So out comes the second Pokemon. And with a small shake, a smell of pine really enters the air as a small canine appears right in front of where the ball opened up.
Carmine loses her mind. She stares at the dog, and she likes dogs, just like I like dogs.
I was gonna say I don't think it's Carmine that's losing her mind.
No, I think that might be Cameron. Well,
I'm man enough to admit it. I am man enough to admit it.
So, the little canine has some bristles that seem to act like accentuations to the fur, but you can see that the back of its legs are covered in what appears to be bark. And so, Professor Chorley looks at you. Exactly.
I finally get it.
This one right here is Pupine. It is a grass-type Pokemon. Little canine, if you're into that. Very, very loyal Pokemon. Very, very fast. Pupine. Yeah, exactly. Only one P. So P-U-P-I-N-E.
1P.
And then she sends out the final Pokemon, and with a flash of light,
Oh Lord, here he comes.
A small blue tiger cub appears and sits daintily on the ground. It flicks its tail around with some sharp little bits. Professor Chorley actually steps back as the tail almost swipes at her ankles. Oh dear. This little darling is Hitling. They're a water-type Pokemon. They very watch out now, it's a bit aggressive.
Stab you.
Yes, indeed. Gonna be very careful and mindful of that tail. They use it to attack, so, and they do like to fight, so be very cautious if you take this little guy. She can hear me.
Oh my god.
I can hear you, and so God has willed her to say those words.
God has spoken.
Well, these three are the ones that I carry around. They're very rare species, so take your time, discuss amongst yourselves, and see which one of you would like to take which.
Okay, we did the discussion in advance.
It seems like
out of character.
Seems like there's not much of a choice
Pupine.
for one of them there. Yeah.
She
Like
is-
gesture his head towards Carmine.
Yeah, she is staring at Pupine.
There is like an unbreaking stare. You see that Pupine literally turns its head up and begins staring at you. There is a long period of like 10 or 15 seconds where it just stares at you, and then its tail like starts to wag and it tilts its head.
Doggy.
Oh my god, puppy.
Oh mein Gott, it is ein Pappendoggen.
I like Puppendoggen.
I think we know who's taking that one. What about the other two of you? And before you even have a chance to ask, Professor Charlie tosses you Pupine's Pokeball. Quite frankly, if you're not fast enough, it's liable to hit you in the forehead.
Gonna catch it.
Okay.
Oh my god, she is losing her
Goodness.
mind.
We didn't notice.
Yeah, no, like.
Sorry.
bruh.
I'm not trying to like actually be a dick.
You've known me for how long, Alex?
So, with the
Dog.
Pokeball in hand,
Exactly, dog.
Carmine, we move over to the other two. As you two are getting another good look at the Pokemon, who's taking who?
Oof. I know. I definitely haven't made any assumptions, and I definitely don't already have a bunch of information already filled out on my sheet in advance.
There was kind of a discussion last week about who was
Yeah.
taking who, I think, if we remember correctly.
Yeah.
So
Sullivan is going to look over the oh goodness, I'm so fucking terrible. It's
Hitling.
God, I'm
Yes.
stupid. Kitling, yeah. I wish I wasn't so dumb. But yes, look over the Kitling, and this one's a fighter, huh? Likes to rough around.
Oh yes, their species is very into fighting. It honestly, we don't really know why it's so baked into their DNA. I bet you if I were to put up my dukes for little Kitling here, it would be on me in a second. And I promise, Kitling like looks up at her, and you can see see its tail like flick a little bit. She's like, "We're not fighting right now. You'll get to later. I promise." If right, and Kitling like does like a little nod and turns its head to look up at you, Sullivan. That you were clearly interested in Kitling. And Duncan says he would personally pick Kitling, which is fair.
Lizard's cute and all, but don't think I've got much of a choice here either. I'll take the cat.
All right. So she hands you Kitling's Pokeball, and Kitling immediately kind of like saunters up to your leg and begins scratching at you with some claws as if it's trying to like test the toughness of your entire being. Like it's actually kind of aggressive. But after a little while,
just try not to rip the jeans there too much.
Uh,
Only got a couple pairs.
Kitling takes a second. It sits down and it begins just washing its paw.
Carmine has already begun playing chase with Pupine. She is running around in a circle, and
Pupine is chasing your heels.
Let me start filling out the info in my sheet. Oh.
Oh no.
I don't.
And so that leaves just one Pokemon left for our intrepid doctor. Zach, you basically lock eyes with the last the lizard-like Pokemon there, and it locks eyes with you, and it just keeps flitting its noodle-like tongue out a little bit, and it seems to just be studying you.
Please tell me it does that lizard thing
where
they lick their eyes. I don't know why,
we'll
but that's adorable. I don't know
we'll say
why
he does
that's
that. Yes,
to me, but it is.
I'm also certain.
I think that's because they don't blink.
Yeah, they don't blink.
Yeah,
they have
lizards, so that's the only way they can moisturize their eyes.
I'm just having I guess for a few moments I'm having a start contest with him back before I walk over to him and give him a nice little pat. Yes,
as you reach
you'll
down
be a great
to
partner.
Your hand actually comes back just a little bit singed. The top of his head, where the red bits are, is very hot. So you might have to be careful.
I guess this means that you're definitely mine now at this point.
All right. And so...
Did you ever give me access to the Pokedex? Because I can't search anything.
You can't search it because if I were to give you edit access, everything else could possibly break. So what I'm going to do is, if you're looking at the regular thing, I have a bunch of other Pokemon I'm dealing with recently.
Well, I made a copy. I could just I could just make a copy. Actually, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I forget which one of you guys actually have Pokedexes as of yet via your starting equipment.
I don't remember. I don't think.
Oh shit! That's not the right. That's
yeah.
not the right program. No, I accidentally opened Adobe Premiere. That was gonna be bad news bears. Premiere is not.
You already have a Pokedex, yes.
Okay, so you already have a Pokedex. This one was They're all fresh, of course. Sorry. All right. Up on.
I got it.
I know.
Base HP is 3.
Yes.
What a gamer.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of describe the.
Oh my god, that's the polar opposite of lumber.
Yeah, I didn't mean for it to work out that way, but so Kitling is known in the Pokedex as the rookie Pokemon. This species enjoys fighting, so trainers must watch out. Kitlings may view playtime as a battleground. The spikes on its tail resemble a trident, and it uses them to strike foes from any angle. Moving on to Sawzard.
I like that.
Sawzard, the fluid that drips. It's called the Sauce Pokemon. The fluid that drips from its tail shares a consistency with lava, though at this young stage it isn't as hot. It clings to walls and drips the burning fluid on prey to cook it.
God damn.
As for
like alive?
Who knows? Pupine is known as the bristle Pokemon. Its fur is bristly, and its distinct pine needle smell doesn't fade even during cold seasons. The backs of its legs are covered by a slab of bark.
This dog is perfect for me. I'm not even kidding you.
Now, Kitling, they're all basically their singular types. Kitling is water, Sawzard is just fire, and Pupine is just grass. Kitling has the abilities Torrent and Arena Trap, which we will get into once there's actual fighting going. Meanwhile, Sawzard has both Blaze and Gluttony, and Pupine has Overgrow and Quick Feet.
What does Quick Feet do?
Quick Tootsies.
If you're affected by a status condition, then your speed gets massively increased, and the speed penalty from paralysis is negated.
Okay.
Goddamn.
So,
doggo.
While we're waiting here just for a minute, does you guys have names picked out for your Pokemon yet?
I don't know the.
I already established what the name was. It was like I did so last week. Mine's gonna be Sizzler.
Sizzler? Oh yes, that's true.
I was planning on waiting till we got revealed, like what gender.
Indeed. That's my bad. Okay, why are you not moving?
Yeah, you have big fucking moron.
I'm trying to currently do a little thing. So we've already got Sizzler, and right, I will get you guys the actual natures because I forgot to. So, and genders. So as you guys are getting everything set up, remind me, who does not have a Pokedex? Is that you, Carmine, and Zach, both of you?
I don't think I do. Hold on, let me go double check.
Doesn't look like I have one.
I do not.
Okay. Should I give you guys?
I have a harmonica.
You know what? That's fine.
Dominic,
no Pokedexes for you guys yet. I'm gonna leave that for Sullivan because he is actually the researcher. He'll be the one to carry the Pokedex around.
So, Dom,
Yay.
did you agree or disagree with the discussion I was having with you before about the trading out the herbalism proficiency and herbalism kit for a cooking thing? Were you cool with that? I don't remember.
You will be unable to use the herbalism kit, but I'm okay with that if you want to swap out your proficiencies.
Well, I was going to ask if I could swap the kit too, but that's okay.
You can swap the kit. If you want to swap out the cooking kit for the herbalism kit, that's just fine.
I would like to do that. Because cooking and stuff.
Mr. Sullivan, Your Kitling is male and has a modest nature.
Okay. That is stuff that I actually have to note down because I did not know that earlier.
Carmine.
Modest, you said?
Yes,
Just
modest.
double check. All right.
Your Pupine is male as well, and it is timid nature.
Okay, timid. I don't remember what timid is.
It is strength down, dexterity up.
Oh, I don't think that's probably not good.
Mr. Zack,
Well,
your Sawzard is male as well, and he is quiet-natured.
Quiet.
So what you will do, I'm just realizing I didn't really go over that with you, Mr. Doug. When you're noting down a Pokemon's nature, you are going to, there should be a box for nature as well as a little separate tag on the Pokemon's like strength dex, stat block, right?
Yeah.
You're going to put 1 in the boosted stat and -1 in the reduced stat.
Okay.
So for yours, the strength. Oh, so where's quiet? Oh, right. No, your intelligence is going to go up, but your dexterity is going to go down.
Okay.
All right. So really quick, I'm going to.
By the way, leafage is a physical attack, so it goes off of strength, right?
Yes.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be fine, y'all. It's gonna be fine, bro.
I don't remember what is the thing. I need to go. God, I forget how to do this.
Tempted to make a
'Cause it's
nickname
proficiency.
something. I have a specific idea that I might nickname, but also it only kind of half fits
Okay.
because it belongs to something related to oceans and ocean related mythology, but also is a giant turtle, not you know.
Dominic, the damage will be plus proficiency, right? Not the damage,
No.
the hit.
Oh
The-
wait,
the
no.
plus to hit.
On leafage.
Yeah.
It should auto calculate, but yes.
Well, I'm writing it down on the sheet, so I just want to know if it's because technically my strength for Pupine should be -2. So if my proficiency is 2, that means I just have +0 because it's stab.
Yes. For
So,
both
yeah, I
2
just
hit and damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure.
While I'm waiting for you guys to decide on some natures, put that on chat. Hopefully the stream is fine.
I'll ask you,
Okay.
Dom. Do you think Kingu would be a dumb name?
Kingu?
Kingu.
Kingu.
Based on
Typing.
I'll just be blunt. It's because of Spelunky.
How do you spell it?
It's just Kingu, and
Okay.
it's the son of Tiamat, like
Okay.
actual Babylonian mythology Tiamat, not
Works for
the
me.
dragon.
So you're naming your Kitling Kingu.
I mean,
it's 2K, so it works.
nobody else thinks that's like stupid. Does that sound dumb to anybody?
No.
Because like
That's right.
I'm not sure, and I need the opinions of other people to make sure that I'm not just being blinded by me like Spelunky. Like,
You're fine. Oh my
sorry.
god. No, you're stupid, obviously, says Duncan. No, you're fine. Cameron, what are you nicknaming your
let's go
Pupine?
Kingu then.
I am naming
Kitling
Pupine
Kingu.
Coulter.
Coulter?
Coulter. And that is because I am naming him after the Coulter pine, or the big cone pine, the pine trees that you find native to Northern California, or Southern California, not Northern California. Basically, they're the pine trees with the really big cones.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Coulter sounds great.
Coulter.
Why am I not getting the system mockup recommended to me? Am I gonna have to go find the link?
It's always the case for me, for whatever reason.
System mock.
I don't remember. Are there any attacks that are based off of Dex? I don't think so.
Genuine fire name, says Duncan.
Thank you, Duncan.
Let's see, nature.
Okay, and now, because we have fixed this, if you'll indulge me.
Oh, does modest not get any changes or?
Yeah, modest is plus special attack minus attack, so it's plus int
I
minus
cannot
strength.
find it in the. When I look up modest in the system mockup, the only things that show up are a result on the like rolling table and the one that shows the virtues and flaws.
Does special use Dex or does it use intelligence?
Yeah, if you go up to the nature table above nature and roleplay, you'll see modest listed there.
Nature table above nature and roleplay. Like the. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought for some reason I just thought that was the berry flavors. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's that does the uppities.
Okay. I'm silly. So lower strength, higher intelligence.
You misspelled Coulter.
That's good.
I did?
Yep.
How is
it's it? Coulter.
Oh, well,
Whoa.
shit. Now I have to open this back up.
Well, I'm spelling it directly like how the species of pine tree is spelled.
Okay, hold on. I'll fix this.
Sorry, we don't all know how you spell a species.
No, it's my fault.
Dude,
I should have asked.
I literally spelled it out while talking about it.
I need to wait a second for this to start back up. I will be right back. Just one moment.
Actually, yeah, maybe lower strength, higher int isn't good because Dominica's given this guy a high strength and a low int, so. But I mean, I feel like most water attacks are special.
I forget how to mark down natures on the sheet when it comes to like the actual stats. I think it's with it's minus dex, so I forget how he wants us to mark this exactly. I think it's -1, right? For each, or is it -2?
Huh?
Wait for natures.
Well, it's just -1, I think.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure I was getting that.
Why is this not?
Yeah, it says right here, nature always runs a +1 and a -1 to a set of stats.
Did I not? Is this not the fixed sheet?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I'm gonna be.
That was weird. My hair is also a fucking mess. Why?
Oh,
Does not be fine. Hi. Hello.
Don't fucking tell me, dude.
What's up?
I'm hoping I didn't use the wrong, like, unedited sheet to make Sullivan.
Why?
Because the fucking ability scores aren't rounding down correctly.
Uh-oh.
I swear to God, if I'm gonna have to fucking redo all of that, I'm gonna fucking...
Well, why not just copy it over to a new version of the sheet?
Because I don't want to have to copy everything over all over again.
Well, to be fair, for the most part, you can just copy all of the, like, values and in like, big...
I just noticed
deals.
Duncan called me Starfield again. Go fuck yourself.
I don't... Because I've got the berry bag. I'm so fucking confused, dude. I thought this was correct. I don't understand why this isn't correct.
Viva la vida loca.
What about the hit bonus?
This should now be properly...
I think it's a testament to my luck that every time we do anything related to Pokemon D&D, I always get garbage natures.
It just happens, man. It's just
I have bad luck. That's just how it is.
I mean,
because essentially
90% of the time when you're playing regular Pokemon, you're getting garbage natures. You just usually don't pay attention to it.
That's true. That is true.
I always pay attention to it personally.
So now
my
our
issue
party...
is I basically have a glass cannon without the cannon.
So Doug,
Yep.
how are you doing on getting your stats all set up? Do you have anything that you need to go over?
I think
Allison?
I'm doing good so far. I'm just I'm just slowly reading the system, making sure I'm doing everything correctly.
Okay. If I hope you don't mind, I'm gonna stick myself in here, kind of like look
Sure.
at what you've got going on.
I might need a
wait.
little bit of help here because
Oh yes. Do you have access to the Pokedex? Because I
Oh.
loaded up Kitling's stats and everything.
I don't have the Pokedex, so I'm just
Oh well, I should have known that earlier. All right, here we go. Where's the link? Copy link. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna send this.
That would help me out a lot.
It looks like for some reason, I guess I just didn't update the ability scores thing. It looks like because it seems like everything else is the same.
Here we go. There's your. Bam. So you should be able to open that up, and this is just like my little Pokedex thing. So if you need to look up information that isn't here, you can always scroll down the raw database. Any Pokemon just has its Pokedex number in the raw database, and they're ordered numerically. So you're set on that front. If you need to look up anything else,
Hey, just gotta give me a bit to find my Pokemon real quick, and then I'll get also.
No, I loaded up on the front page, so the one with all of the like little boxes and all that.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. You know,
Saucer is
actually,
already
okay.
loaded up at level 1, so you should have everything there that you need.
Okay. Then yeah, give me a second to add everything.
I'm realizing I could also try to load it up on stream, but the thing would take a while to set up. Yes.
I'm about to have a fucking brain aneurysm because I swear to God, I had this done and dealt with, and now it's rearing its ugly fucking head.
That's how it is, man.
And I don't know why it's not. Because, strength 5, nature -1, and it says
I'm having a
the
thought.
modifier is a -3. Is that correct?
Hang on.
It's supposed to be round down, sum, F4, N4, divided by 2, -5.
That sounds right. Let me check my blank sheet, because blank sheet 2.0, because here's the thing, it might be you might have used my sheet, though actually that can't be the case because my sheet has a space for a portrait and you removed that.
I don't fucking know what I did, dude.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If you want, shit, man, I got nothing.
I literally spent hours fixing this, and I don't know what happened.
Who knows? Maybe something just went wrong over time. Really quick, I'm gonna check. So if the Pokemon has a strength score of 9, it should be -1. Oh no. No, it's not updating on my sheet either. That's not right. Why is that not a thing? I used the wrong...
What the actual fuck, dude? I swear this is Google Sheets just fucking with us. John Google is manually editing our sheets.
No, yeah, because all of the Pokemon lists no longer have the -5 at the end, which is so weird. That's the only thing that would be causing the problem.
Mine is at the end.
And it's still not doing it right?
We shouldn't linger this on. I don't want to linger on this too long because obviously I don't want this whole stream to be like technical problems. But it's equals round down, 2 open parentheses, sum, open parentheses, F4, N4, closed, divided by 2, closed, -5.
Yeah, sum, bracket, sum, F4, N4, divided by 2, -5. Yeah, that's not right, though. It's not working on my end, either. Where's Donovan's sheets?
Oh, God. We probably shouldn't.
It's fine. So we're still waiting for some people to put in their stats and everything, so it's okay. It should be fixed. I'm going to Pokemon 1 on Donovan's sheet because that should be right.
I swear I fixed it on Susan's, but it's the exact same stuff on Susan's,
Oh,
but
the -5 is after all round downs, like
yeah.
out of all the parentheses.
Yeah.
And it should work. I don't
Here,
know why
I'll
it's not like that on the
you.
blank sheet. It should be like.
Because okay, so let me do the math in my head here. So if the base nature or the base ability is 5,
Oh,
the nature is -1.
At a 5, it should be -3. At a 9, it should be -1. If
Well,
if it's -1
no,
when it's
the
-5.
nature is -1, Dom.
Yes. Okay,
So if it's a 5 -1, is that still -3?
Whoops. A strength of
Because that
4
feels
would be at -3.
wrong.
Yes.
Okay, well so then like I don't fucking know, dude. This shit. I hate math.
It's fine. Okay,
I
so
fucking hate math. Whoever invented math, I hope they die. That's you get it because it's probably been dead for thousands of years. I say probably like fucking the discovery of math alone granted them access to immortality. That's just a theory.
Game theory.
I had restraint.
okay, sorry.
I guess I'm probably just overthinking this then, if that is correct. Because
Well, here you can check that if it's
dealing
working.
with modifiers that go into the negatives is it fucks with my head so bad.
So to check if your thing is working correctly, just set a Pokemon's any of the stats to 9. If it says -1, it's working correctly. If it doesn't say -1, it's not working.
No, so it's -1. So I guess I'm just being
you're
I'm
being
overthinking
schizo.
of it and being. This one you can't say that, Dominic.
Can I not?
This one nice.
Can I not say that? Is that TOS?
I don't know. Well, I found the thing I looked up earlier is I found out apparently there is nothing in the Twitch TOS about not saying the R word, but
You probably just get reported for it, honestly.
well, I mean, you can't get reported for something that's not against TOS.
You can get reported for what's the phrase I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Sure. So wait, if this is 9, like if I set this to 5, why is this not working?
Because you smell.
I think I'm gonna need to fix some things like in general quite hard. But I'll do that. I'll do that later after the stream.
I love
So
math.
how
math
is everybody?
makes
How is everybody
everything
doing?
so good.
Is everybody
I just
got their stuff?
I just got to simply add in the details for the moves, but besides that, I'm pretty good.
Okay. Now, for context, the preparable moves is, of course, only 4. There can only be 4 that you can have prepared at a time. Oh, and
Okay.
speaking of which, if you need to look through the move database, Doug, you can certainly do that as well. But I will set Sawzard's stuff into the move decks section for you. So that should be, what is it? Pound.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Tail Whip and Ember.
Okay.
I think that's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, because you don't learn Lick until level 2.
Yep.
I digress. With access to the Pokedex, you could also, if you wanted to, make a copy of the Pokedex so that you can use the little search function. But that's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then
Duncan says his pizza rolls are done. Based, I haven't had a pizza roll in years. I would love a pizza roll.
I had fucking taquitos earlier, and it was banging.
Did you bring enough for the whole class, Mr. Duncan?
No, fuck you. Oh, I thought you. Okay. I automatically assumed you were asking me for my taquitos, which no.
What he said. Fair. No taquitos or pizza rolls for me. That's fine. Not like I need them anyway. Baka.
Buy your own mooch.
Okay, so. Well, you also got a Fanta. I haven't had a Fanta in a while either. God, I'm just realizing I haven't had a lot of, like, staples of myself back in high school.
I haven't had Joy in a while.
That's true. Well, if you take some, then God, I was gonna make some kind of like obscure We Happy Few joke.
We Happy Few joke, yes.
Yes, but I haven't even thought about We Happy Few in like years. So
last I heard about We Happy Few, it was about how they completely fucked up what could have been a really great concept.
Yeah, because it's like procedurally generated open world. Not very good. So, you know.
No.
Anyway.
You know.
So with your guys' Pokemon fully collected, the professor puts away a couple of things, and we'll say that over this amount of time, it's been we'll say that you guys have spent about 20 minutes total talking to the professor and getting things kind of sorted out. So it's about 10:30 in the morning. And the professor takes a moment to think, is like, oh, you know, it's probably a good idea to actually get you all registered as trainers, right? Trainer cards.
That'd probably help.
Yes. Why don't you guys come with me to the Pokemon Center, and we'll get you all printed out some trainer IDs. That'll work.
Carmine is
good.
officially holding the dog.
The dog is
easy.
hold like
You
baby.
can just get them printed out.
With my permission, yes. Basically, I'll send a request over to the league, have you all fill out information on the computers, and well, there you go. You'll have your very own trainer cards, able of tracking your funds and all of that stuff.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed. Very high-tech stuff these days. All right. So she gathers up a couple of things, including a big-ass backpack, and says, "Follow me." And she makes her way over to the Vinvello Pokemon Center.
Follow me.
So, following behind, you guys see the building, and the building is just like the rest of them, relatively rustic. Probably at one point it was some other building, maybe a warehouse or a residence that nobody had lived in, but since then it has been upgraded and is now well taken care of as the region, or as the town's Pokemon Center. Heading in through the door...
No, this is the only Pokemon Center in the entire region.
If we black out, oh god.
All the way back here.
Well, I think we have a doctor.
You guys get beat
all
up
the way back to the Pokemon Center.
You get beat up by freaking
Joey's Rattata.
I don't know. Yeah, you get beat up by Joey's Rattata 300 miles from here, black up and wake
so
up.
So crossing my fingers that Dominic has taken my extremely serious suggestion for the evil team for this region, and it's just the Vatican.
It is. God bless. So you guys make your way inside, and the professor immediately books it for a set of computers. One that you would probably all recognize as the PC, and she just kind of starts typing away. There's a whole lot going on, and she does it relatively quickly. Despite her disheveled nature, she seems to have a pretty good grasp on technology. The inside of the Pokemon Center is honestly quite big. Let's see. Let's have all of you guys make me an intellect check really quick, just for fun, because we haven't rolled a check in a while.
Oh boy.
I'm still staring at what could have been a nat 20 if I had advantage.
Zach, you have advantage on the
swing.
Check.
Okay.
The totally not Arcana check. God damn.
Okay, yeah, the totally not Arcana.
I wish I could rename.
That would be cool. Wow.
Oh wait, I have to do it once.
Does roll, right. Yeah, it does roll twice. So Zach absolutely got fucking shafted.
Yep.
So Zach, you have some knowledge of
Carmine
Pokemon
got it
centers.
Worse, it looks like.
But Carmine doesn't, do a lot of stuff inside of the actual Pokemon, because she doesn't have a Pokemon. So most of the time, she's been wandering around. Sullivan, you have done quite a lot of research on how Pokemon centers work. After all, you've had to travel a good bit in your time as a photographer. And sadly, one thing that's really great about Pokemon centers is that they work as rough hotels or hostels. Basically, they have they well, there is a reason to say sadly in just a moment. They have basic amenities, they have, working plumbing and everything, and they can be a safe place for you to rest. The thing is they're only open in that manner to registered trainers, which up until this point, none of you have been. Though it's a bit of a difference with Zach, as when you were doing work with Pokemon centers, you did at least get housed with them while you were working outside of your original town. Now, the center here is a bit different from the one that you've seen in Johto long ago. And like I said, very rustic, but otherwise has every feature that you could possibly ask for, including a trade machine, some televisions, and the whole 9 yards. Behind the desk, of course, sits one Nurse Joy. Of course, we can't have a Pokemon game without Nurse Joy.
One of many.
One of many, indeed. And she sits behind the counter with what appears to be an Audino. Just waiting around for things to do. So you see that the professor waves each of you over to the PC, and she's typing away, and she's like, "All right, I've got the forms all set up. Okay, each one of you take some turns, fill out the information, and it should get it printed off right away behind the counter. Nurse Joy, are you ready?" "Yes, indeed, I am ready. Thank you very much, and I'll hand these off as they get printed off." Wonderful. All right. Okay. Who's going first?
Carmine will patiently wait her turn.
Suppose I'll step up first then, since roles-wise, I'm the most knowledgeable here.
All right, Sullivan, there are quite a few things that it's asking you about. It lists some basic names, and it says it will generate an ID
play
number
with the
for
dog,
you.
And now my real-life dog is losing his mind.
But there are a couple of options as well on the form, as well as a trainer card color, and it even offers you basically like the style of frame. It's like a couple of aesthetic options, but for sake, we'll just say that you can choose the color as like your main identifier if you want to have a different color trainer card. I won't go too into it. So what kind of color would you like?
I mean, I guess I'll just stick with the color of my icon there. Consistency's sake.
So red in that case?
Yep.
Okay. So
no reason to get a whole rainbow going on over here.
Right. So you set it up as red, and the system sends it over and brings up a brand new blank form. You can hear a printer going on behind the desk of the Pokemon Center, and Nurse Joy walks over to the printer, takes a moment, and she pulls up the card, and she waves it to you. "Mr. Sullivan?"
Yep. Head right up the counter, and
he hands it off.
Yep.
It's got a... Oh, and I'll say that it takes a picture of you, the PC, so you got a picture as well. Framed up right good.
Warn about that. Get stuck with the trainer idea where you're like wincing and covering your face.
Okay. And so... Oh, I wonder if I should generate some trainer IDs. Would that be fun, or you guys think that wouldn't be worth it?
Sure.
What do you mean, generate?
Like just get you guys some trainer IDs like they do in the games.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably a bajillion websites out there that let you create trainer IDs and such.
You could literally make that the Twitch overlay on the left is just our trainer IDs with our whole teams on it.
I feel like that might end up being a bit cramped with all three of us.
Well, you just make the IDs small enough for each section there.
Well, yeah, but if they're too small, then everything's just going to be like a little clump of pixels.
You know what? Here, I'll just say...
Seems like it could be fun.
Okay, here we go. I'll use numbergenerator.org. Okay, so let's we'll go. Your ID, Sullivan? And then we have...
Oh dear, am I gonna have to actually keep track of this?
I don't know. It'd just be fun. So, Carmine, what's the color you're gonna pick for yours?
Army green.
Army green? Sounds fine. And how about you, Zach?
Bootlicker.
Mm.
Sorry.
Maybe a nice little red.
Okay, another red ID.
Stealing my thunder.
The thunder has been stolen. I like the idea of there's like...
God damn it.
You broke the rules!
You broke the rules!
Okay, I guess I go for a pink. I guess
No, you're fine. You have a red card. Oh my god. Otherwise, I will eject you from the stream. Red card you in that way.
Eject?
Funny joke.
Imposter ejected. Okay, let's go. Let's be out.
So, with your IDs and trainer cards given, the professor says, all right, so that should give you all access to the Pokemon box system. Of course, you just slide in your ID when you log into the PC. Everything will be good to go. And I guess I'll leave you to it. You guys are all full-fledged trainers now, and, well, you're all adults. I'm going to go back to my van and hope nothing's been Oh, God, did I remember to lock it up? You know what? I'm going to go. Come back whenever you're done, and, I'll be there to pay you. Bye. And she just zips out the door.
Oh, that was a lot quicker and easier than I never thought it would be.
Carmine
Usually,
is still speechless.
A lot of people seem to make it sound like it's a whole ordeal, but it seemed plenty fast to me. You don't think, she wasn't legit, do you?
Honestly, I don't care too much. I'm just gonna get ready to go on that hike, right? Yeah, I prefer to be doing that. So Carmine is already. You can see she's itching to get out there and do the hike. That's because that's.
I agree. Like an overlay, some Poketubers.
Yeah.
Wait, did I miss something? What was the Poketuber overlay conversation? I totally missed it. Anyway, sorry. I gotta tab back into Twitch chat more often because I've got all my other shit open. So you guys are here in town, but you guys do know the relative direction that you need to be going.
Check the stream
up,
too.
Up and up.
So you guys
I'm
are
gonna kill myself.
Exciting. What?
He said the trainer card idea Starfield had. I fucking swear to God.
You've done this to yourself.
So you guys are just heading straight out to the hiking trail, correct?
Suppose we might as well. I mean, at least for Sullivan, his big thing is taking pictures, and well, seems like the most interesting place to take pictures would be up there.
All right, and just so that I can know, do any of you plan to actually walk with your Pokemon or not?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Fair enough. So everybody then.
Might as well. No harm in it.
Okay, so as you guys are walking, Pupine, of course, keeps at your side, Miss Carmine, very quick. Hitling will also be walking around behind you, its tail just kind of like trying not to be too much of a problem, but that little sharp little fucker back there, you have to actually watch out just in case it accidentally gets you, Mr. Sullivan. And then...
You like them in your belly? No?
Zach, because Sawzard, it's a little awkward for him to skitter so fast, Sawzard is going to climb up on the back of your lab coat and just kind of like hang there. He's very good at hanging there. Just kind of hanging out.
He's just like a little backpack a little bit.
Yeah, he's a little backpack man. So he'll stick his head over your shoulder to watch, and you guys make your way towards the actual mountainside. Though as you arrive at the edge of town, closer up to the mountain itself, you guys find that there does appear to be an actual hiking trail, though it's not very well marked. You can see a dirt path, and there is a sign that says "Trail to Monte." God, I have to say Montevilla Abbey, and
Montevilla.
you guys have a bit of a direction, but it looks like it's going to be some serious wilderness.
A bit of a direction and a lot of a walk.
Yes,
Serious
indeed.
wilderness. Oh yeah.
So, as our
journey walking,
as our journey begins, it's what do you
As,
guys want to do as time slowly begins to pass? The time as you guys are leaving town is going to be 11 a.m.
Carmine's going to be keeping an eye out for anything that moves. Essentially, she wants to experience everything she can while on this trail. See everything, gather she can find. She essentially just wants to hoover up anything she sees as potentially useful.
Well, then if you're going to look for, are you going to forage specifically, or are you looking for Pokemon?
For the first one, I'm going to be basically doing both, like general looking around. I'm going to be more focused later.
Okay. So we'll go for generals for you. How about you, Mr. Sullivan?
If that's okay.
I sound like I'm fucking somebody from Red Dead, where I can't say the name of somebody without saying Mr.
Mr. Sullivan.
I mean, I suppose probably best would be just to go for looking for Pokemon, because it's not like not like this man is going around foraging through bushes or anything. And got a Pokemon now, might as well train it.
Alrighty. So if you're going to go looking for Pokemon, are you going to look specifically for a species, or are you going to look specifically just for a rarity, we'll say?
A rarity.
Now you could just go general, and you won't need to roll for anything. But if you want to look for something that might be a bit less of the common variety, I could have you make a roll. Otherwise,
I want a Mew. Where is it?
You could just go for anything.
Probably in his best interest, actually, to try and keep an eye out for anything uncommon.
Okay.
You find Rayquaza taking a nappy.
Taking a fat dump in the woods, like the alerts.
Sell that picture for fucking 500 million Poke.
You just did.
And it's
you do.
If you
see,
go
what
out
I'm imagining
in the woods
is
today...
a pristine porcelain toilet in the middle of the woods, and a Rayquaza like
he's sitting there with a magazine.
Holding like a newspaper.
Okay, so let's go with a. You know what? I'll roll this one. Would you rather I let you roll, or I'll roll this in secret?
I mean, I don't have much of mind. I know you enjoy your Pathfinder secret rolls.
That is true. What is your perception modifier? Or it can be. Here's the thing: it can be perception, survival, or nature.
What is my best one? Let me double check here. Perception is +3. Survival is +1. Nature, I'm not proficient in it, but my nature is +4, so I'll go with nature.
Okay, so that's a +4 with nature. Okay.
Am I rolling anything for my looking around or no?
No. Because you're not being specific.
Taking a gander.
Okay. Would you rather me be specific? Because I
No, because I will give you because I'm gonna get what you want randomly. You fuck.
So I believe Cameron, there's a question for you in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Starfield.
I just see the words fairy tale.
Oh, he heard us mention guild arts. Yes. It's a joke. It's
because
joke
Cameron and I, because I've been going through Fairy Tale, and I'll keep this brief, but Gildarts never shows up. He's basically never in the show at all. And at one point while I was watching, I'm like, man, it would really be great if Gildarts was here. Too bad he's too busy taking a shit in the woods. to give a shit about anything that's going on in the main plot. Okay, so... sorry, I got distracted. I need... And then we're gonna...
And it should be plot relevant, but I can't be bothered right now to get involved in the main story.
Can't be fucked. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also like how he literally... Yeah, from what I remember, you're not wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Dominic, we do the thing.
What?
We see him in the woods and we do the thing.
That's true.
We just fucking point at him.
and a laugh.
God.
So, we're gonna go on our first hour of travel here. And so the time is going to be noon a.m.
Long ass
or
walk,
noon p.m.
goddamn.
Excuse me. For the first hour of the travel up the hiking trail, it's a bit slow going as you guys are getting your bearings in full. But the couple of you that are on the lookout for things, there's a bit of a scene that gets spotted. I'm going to take just a second to set it up. But while I'm doing that, again, I'll ask once more. Everybody got everything kind of set and done?
I believe so. Now that I have learned that I was just being paranoid and my shit isn't re-broken.
God damn it, I did. You know what? I'm just realizing. Remember when I sent you that earlier, Alex, that I would need for emergencies, the link to my Sprite thing? I needed it. I thought I had everything. I missed one Pokemon.
I mean, there was
so apparently Duncan's neighbors have started blasting country music.
Cringe.
Just start blasting Pokemon music.
It's like, so my neighbors have
Logan,
officially started blasting country music. This has never happened before in the 4 years I've lived here. What the hell?
Fight back. Fight back.
Hootenanny.
Get some Pokemon stuff. No, start playing. Google the Pokemon XD Wild Pokemon Battle theme and put that at full volume next to the wall it's coming from. Anyway. Oh shit. Wait, this is not the right... I don't think this is the right size. Hang on. Character, portraits. Right. Motherfucker Supreme.
Motherfucker Unlimited.
Can I open this image in a new tab? Is that something I can do? No, I can't. Of course I can't.
Ever want to do that? That's
what is the size? Can I see the size of this image?
I can see all the Pokemon that you intend to put on this.
No, I have a big group of things. Motherfucker.
I can
Unlimited.
find a fucking Lucario. Huh?
Oh, I just have it in
showing it on a...
I just fucked up. Okay, it's fine.
Were you literally just looking through all of the possible Pokemon available?
No. Well, I have... So, as you guys know, we have another game as well. So, there's a bunch of stuff from the other game in there. So we're all good.
Obnoxiously good. That is a descriptor.
Right? Fuck. I'm so mad that I fucked this up. I knew it.
He's malding.
Knew it. I am malding, exactly.
Malding and pissing and shitting and crying. I mean, everything is always Dominic's fault, so I mean,
yes,
that was a given.
I wish I knew what fucking...
Yeah.
Why
End
can
of
I
thought.
not? Yeah, and end of thought, exactly. I'm just gonna right. Fine. I do enjoy just having a couple of kilobytes as a sprite. Okay. Where's your father?
At full blast, if I die, it's Dom's fault. I don't think he will kill me because he's a chill guy. He actually, unironically, wears a cowboy hat on a daily basis.
That is hilarious.
And you're wondering why he's blasting country music? It's obviously in his DNA. Honestly, the
Wow.
fact that he hasn't done it yet is more concerning.
Okay. Undone city on that front. Okay. Alright, that's done. Time to hit the fat upload button because goddamn, life just ain't.
He's trying to attract that fat ass those country women that make do.
Country women that make. What?
You come on, you're gonna tell me you haven't seen that image?
No, I have never seen that
You have
image
not
in my
seen the
life.
country women make do.
No, I have never seen that
God.
image, and I'm assuming I'm
not
about to
sure.
see that image.
Well, no, because I'm too lazy to look it up.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Dude, we don't even live anywhere near country.
Okay,
Doesn't
so
mean
I'm gonna get
doesn't mean that
your.
the spirit of the country isn't always with you.
Why
Okay.
would you wear a cowboy hat while living in
it's
the middle of
fucking
a...
Oh,
cool.
Alex,
I
could you
guess.
give me?
No, well, not the fact that why would you wear a cowboy hat in general, but why would, if you lived in the middle of a city, why would you wear a cowboy hat?
Because it's fucking cool.
What's your
Sorry, what?
Kitling's HP? It's 15, right? 15 out of 15.
Yes, should be 15.
Okay, because I'm just gonna set this up.
Yep.
And it's KINGU. Bam, that's gonna be
It's
annoying to
15
do every time.
for mine as well, but for cameras, it's 9.
Yeah, for Cameron's it's 9. Set up.
Got a chunky little cat.
Fat cat.
He's a heckin' chunker. Wholesome 100.
I hate
I
all
just
of
gotta
you.
hope. I just hope the lizard doesn't float throw up or so. It's anything out while it's on my shoulders or my back. Won't end well.
Oh shit. Okay. That's set up. Oh, I need the other staticals because fuck.
Statical what? The radical staticals?
Radical staticals.
Stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Burble.
Mm-hmm. Please tell me more. No?
No. Will not be.
That's not very nice of you.
No. Spelled
I
that
was
wrong.
oh so curious.
Hey, look at that. It's a turn order. Why are there 2 things in the turn order? That ain't this ain't it, Chief. How do I clear the turn order? There we go. That's fine.
Well, guys, we were fighting Ghost
Is that
Pokemon there
appearing
for a
on
moment.
stream? Is that appearing on stream or is it cut off? No, it's cut off. Hang. There we go. There's the turn order on stream. Beautiful. So grab our men and women of arms. Uh-huh. I literally put Sullivan in front of the wrong Pokemon. Curious. So cool. Okay. So everybody is in the process of making their way downtown, walking fast.
Yeah.
Faces past, and they're homebound. All right, we're
Actually,
finally
quite
set.
far from home.
Is this how this works?
I'm Spider-Man
yeah,
far
bud.
from home.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
bud.
Look at that.
So,
oh shit.
You guys have stumbled upon quite the little scene. You guys are approaching and moving through the forest following the path not pictured. And you, Sullivan, with your trained eye, you are the one to spot, hiding in some of the leaves and underbrush here, there's a Shroomish watching a Teddy Ursa. The Teddy Ursa appears to be moving up to this tree, and it seems to be trying to get into the tree, kind of scratching around the tree a little bit. So, what, pray tell, you guys going to do?
Well, these are both very interesting options.
actually, though.
So I'm
Like, Teddy
realizing,
Ursa
do I
would
even-
kind of be a really cool Pokemon to have.
All right, okay, yeah, I do have Pocket Balls to begin with.
Indeed.
I do as well.
Fucking balls.
Okay. Let's see. The method of approach. I didn't even realize I mean the spray map is a little bit blurry on Roll20, but this is actually really sick.
And imagine what it'll be like when I actually get the tiled map maker open and it doesn't have to look blurry and I can get real fancy with this shit.
Fancy schmancy. Cause I mean I guess the question is, do we want to just like rush in and try and catch them off guard, or?
I mean, I think battling them would definitely be beneficial.
I mean, yeah, obviously we're gonna battle them. That's not part of the
Gamer.
question.
Does anybody want to catch either?
As you know, Poggers, as I'm sure, Ursaring is. I don't much care for the bear. Breloom, on the other hand.
I might be
unless I'm
actually very
being stupid.
interested in training an Ursaring.
Hmm.
I've never done so before. In
What about
other
Zach?
than playing
Are you interested in
XD.
either one of these Pokemon?
Not really currently. So I mean, if they're
So,
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going for it.
if they're it,
admittedly, I'm going to be a
both
bit of a
are Pokemon.
disadvantage against the Shroomish.
It could be. You could be at a very big disadvantage against such a foe. So it might
But
be
I
hard
do
for someone else to step
have
in.
a chunky kitty, so
Carmine is absolutely, I think, going to capture the Teddy Ursa if everybody's cool with that.
no objections from me.
Yep.
Hell
Like I
yeah.
said, I mean, they're all great Pokemon and very interesting, but I think I could probably get something else.
All right.
Okay. So
Well,
what's
if
the
there
plan
are no
of attack?
objections, Carmine is going
That is the
to.
question.
Can I move, Dom? Can I
You-
take Pupine and I can't move my own token?
Yeah, that's probably because you
that's
can't
on
move your own
purpose?
token.
No.
It should be tied to
Is
your.
it-
Did you set up your character on Roll20?
No.
I'm gonna kill you, bro. It's fine. Show me where
By the
you
way,
want to move, and I'll move you there.
I
Out
would
of
like to move here.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, Dominic, for the one research task, it says you can observe it for an hour in battle. How many battles cumulatively would you say would amount up to an hour?
Observe in battle. Where does it say that, Hank?
Well, literally from what I copied, the first task is observe the Pokemon for 1 hour in the wild, in battle, or in captivity while it is not in your active party.
Yeah. So observe the Pokemon for 1 hour in the wild, in battle, or in captivity. As in, you can observe it in any way. So, for example, the in battle thing is if you were to study videos, let's say, of a Pokemon in battle.
While it is not in your so if I wanted to do that for Kitling, I would have to box it.
You would need what you would need to do is you would need to see somebody else doing a Kitling battling, or you would need to basically you would have to watch somebody else's Pokemon doing that battle rather than your own.
Seems odd and incredibly difficult to do for some.
Hey, I mean,
particularly starters.
That would not always be the case because you can look up videos where you to have access to such a thing, and I would qualify that. Or you could watch gym matches of a particular Pokemon, for example. Things like that.
I mean, I know it doesn't apply since neither of us are researchers, but how would we do that in Frontia?
Good question. Get back to you on that one. I might make an exception were you researchers, but right now we don't have to think about that.
Yeah.
So, Carmine, you've made your way over here. At this point, you are well within, we'll say, out of sight range, moving up behind this tree.
Do you mind if I interject for a second?
Yes.
Just for a second. I've been speaking with Duncan in chat about apparently his neighbor's recipe for grilling burgers.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
He
That
literally
sounds awesome. I'm just now seeing this.
What?
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Well, so I bleh.
Like
I
making the
also
he
need
so
control.
he basically makes
Yeah, I don't know
garlic
why
bread
you
buns.
don't have control. You can't control either token?
No.
Okay, so I'll fix
Now I'm
this
But
between
hungry.
nothing
streams.
Fuck you,
happens.
Duncan.
I'll fix this between streams. Show me which... Actually, no, you know what? It's better to just do this now.
Yeah, I
Default
also
token
don't have
represents
control.
character
No, I did make
Sullivan.
my
Hang
dinner.
on. Oh, and I'm just realizing I didn't set up Kitling, Pupine, and Sawzard as actual characters that can be controlled. God bless. I really goofed up, didn't I? Alright, what's your HP, Sullivan?
Mine. I'll check 9.
9? Okay, 1 second.
Yes.
I'll just set this to E. Okay. And then player permission C, visible to everyone. Beautiful. Okay, so I'll get that set up. Okay, so you should be good. Now you should have control of that if I drag that back out. Skadoosh. And now everybody should be able to see his HP.
Womp, womp, womp.
I know you can't control Kitling just yet. We'll
Yeah.
get to that momentarily. Okay, screw it. Delete. Delete handout. Delete handout. Delete handout.
I don't need your handouts.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna show. I just realized that's gonna
Oh,
show
dude.
on the stream, but I don't really care, I guess.
What have you
He
done?
called me Starfield again.
What have you done, you
I just won't.
silly fool?
I want to
And
look
I
at the stream.
cannot roll that in a different window. So sad. Oh well. I guess I could roll it like. I guess I could roll it myself, but that's annoying. Okay, so Sullivan has been fixed. So that's fine. Let's fix Carmine really quick. Cameron, what are your hit poodles?
11.
I'm looking at the layout now, and I'm honestly thinking, looking at the chat box, I feel like it might be better if the background behind the text was
I was
like a
thinking
solid
that too.
color.
What I'm gonna do is I'll do what I did on my Celeste stream and do actually like a semi-transparent black background.
And this might just be me thinking that it's a bit of clutter, but I don't know if it necessarily needs to be labeled that, hey, that's the chat.
You know what? It's got to be labeled that that's the chat. Oh, wait. That's not right. Why is that not right? Why did you not update your token? Oh, it's because Cameron doesn't actually have an HP set on his Roll20 sheet, Cameron.
I never made anything in my Roll20 sheet.
I hate you. I asked you to just put the basic stats on your Roll20 sheet, you fucking goober.
I didn't
You said it was how much HP?
Even I did
11.
that this time.
11.
You know how much I hate Roll20 sheets.
It's just
I
so
have
that
all
I
my
can
things set up on
easily
here.
track things.
Why I don't
fucking
remember
goobers.
to do it.
There. Carmine's HP should now be showing. Let's deal with Mr. Zach Bread. Zach Garlic Bread.
Zach
Look at
Bread.
me, I can control my token.
Bread.
Zap Brannigan.
That is
Whee!
third,
Okay, I'm back where I was. There we go.
What's your HP, sir?
10.
10. Sullivan is
Nine,
Sullivan
10,
is
11.
a
I just fucking
thin
shab.
boy.
Like literally, I own like
Right.
one good stat is intelligence, and I'm pretty sure from what I remember, everybody talked about their stats last time. Everybody else has like 2 18s, a 16, and like everything else is 14s. Meanwhile, I've got an 18 and nothing else is above 14.
Okay, so Zach Dredd is now here with his H poodles. Alright, quickly add character. Exemplary of a trob, whatever. Create NPC. Edit. Kingu. In players' journals. All players. Controllable by Alex and me. Stick the cat in there. Stick the cat in there. Edit token properties. It's Kingu. Kingu's HP is 15 out of 15. Cat's not done yet, so it doesn't matter. You put him out there.
he's not done baking.
The cat has 15 HP to start.
Yes.
Man,
Base HP of 5.
Base HP of Fibbles. Okay, now you should be able to wait. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Sigurd.
Wait. I'm wrong.
You have
Crabs.
that song fucking slaps. Okay, so now if I stick the cat out there, the cat's HP is also
Go
visible.
ahead and cough.
Yay.
Okay, now
let's
do
see.
me. Please?
No, you fucking skipped the line. Anyway.
Did I?
Okay.
No, it's turn your head and cough.
Turn your head and cough. Good.
Okay,
now let's see.
No, it's a take
Whatever.
off your pants. Good, now let's see.
Never mind.
Turn your head and cough. Okay, now do me.
Never mind.
Please?
Let's not talk about Dr. Mario wanting Wario to look at his cock.
Uh-oh.
The silence.
Pozu Kurzim. Okay, wait, I have to actually name him Coulter.
Oh dear.
God, I can't believe I have to do this while I'm in
What
the
was his
thing.
reaction, Duncan?
Oh, not Alex. But me, Sebastian Glade, because Cameron can't put his actual name.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh man.
I know my taste in music bad, but holy shit, message received.
Oh, dear. Oh, no,
Tell him I'm sorry.
Dominic.
Tell him I'm
What
sorry.
you've
That's
done.
not what
You
I
made a man
meant.
feel bad.
No.
You have bruised a man's ego.
That's so sad. I feel so bad. Oh my god.
This is all your fault.
You're
This
right.
is all your fault.
You're right. You're fucking right.
I'd say just tell that no, it's chill. I was just fucking around. That's what I'd say. Or well, a variation of that, whatever he would be
Okay. Alright, so
receptive to, I suppose.
Coulter now has a proper yay, it shows up. Fantastic. Can you guys check and see if you can move your Pokemon as well? I'm gonna get Zach.
Yes, sir,
Slurp,
I certainly can.
Slurp.
Yep. The cat can move.
The cat roll 20 be damned, my cat can move.
Roll 20 be damned. That cat is moving.
Okay, here we go. Buzzard in all players' journals.
Okay, time to play
Coons and me.
appropriate music. I'm gonna go find the nearest champion theme.
Awesome. Okay.
The nearest champ, just playing Cynthia's theme while you pummel the shit out of a literal teddy bear.
And that's not. I know that's Diantha.
Oh.
Okay, and Sizzler should now be ready to party.
Technically, in the system,
is Sizzler not?
It would not be a good idea. But
I hate
could
myself.
make a character
Hang on.
that does not use Pokemon and purely just beats Pokemon with their bare hands into submission.
Okay. Well, it should be
That's
showing
what we
in
call
your.
Power World.
It should be showing in your thing. I really hope that it is. Hang on. Is this just not updating? No, it's not. Why? Why are you not save changes? There we go. Now it's been updated.
There we go.
Can be edited and controlled by Kunj and me. Save changes. Okay. So if I put the little man out here again, can you move him?
Yay! Yes, I can.
You can move the man.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. Now we can finally get back on goddamn track. I love being me.
So,
perfect music.
I will ask, the Shroomish is currently observing the Teddy Ursa, correct?
Yes.
So, no. I think, Sullivan is going to look back to Kingu and pull out the ball. Go, let's get the drop on him, eh? And pull him into the ball.
Oh,
and
I think I know what you're doing. Can I do the same thing?
Yes.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Stop you?
No, I'm like, can we do it?
What are you gonna do?
I mean is like,
Arrest me?
we should do it in sync.
Okay,
Like we
so,
get the real drop on them.
Bam.
You know what?
He has been
I think
returned
I
to
will
the
join-
ball. You've
I
been
think I'll
returned to
join
the
up
ball.
with this endeavor.
What's up?
What'd you say?
I'm gonna join up with this endeavor.
Okay.
But yeah,
Ready.
and
So you're gonna return your guy to the
is
ball?
going to sneaky cheeky breaky.
So make me a stealth
start.
check.
I'm gonna sneak as well, I guess, right? Because
Give
I
me, give me
I
some
mean-
stealth
or,
checks.
I mean, technically speaking, I can throw the Pokeball 20 feet, right?
Yes.
I mean, oh god.
I'm actually,
No,
you know what?
hopefully
I'm not
these
gonna
Pokemon
move.
aren't good at perceiving.
I am not gonna move. I'm gonna throw my ball from here, if that's cool, Dom.
Okay, well, it's a good thing that you're deciding to throw your ball. Where are you throwing it?
I'm guessing I
Quick.
immediately got
I'm gonna
caught.
throw it right here.
Whole lot of proficiency in stealth did for
Okay.
me.
So I want you to move up to 30 feet, Sullivan, and Zach.
One,
One, two,
3. Wait, no, 20, 25, 30.
So, the both of you, as you guys make your approach, and as you're spotted, the first person to do something is, of course, Carmine, because you send out your Pupine right away, and because you guys are actually not being quite very stealthy, because the Teddiursa and Shroomish seem to notice both of you and then notice each other. And the Teddiursa lets out a cute, but still not quite cute enough battle cry as it readies itself to defend
I'm like
itself.
fucking roasting this poor Teddiursa.
Well,
Okay,
it's
so
it's a
initiative-
little bit
Cute,
spooky.
but
Yes,
not cute enough.
let's get some initiatives going.
it's 5% cute.
Why are you
Fuck!
Why are you Posio Crozim? No. Why are you Posio Crozim, Coulter? Coulter is
What?
Posio Crozim.
What? Huh?
His
Huh?
token. Look in the turn order. His name is Posio Tozim.
It doesn't say anything for me.
We
It's
don't. We
blank.
can't read the turn order.
That's you guys can't see the turn order at all. It's all blank.
Nope.
Well,
I can
we
I
see
see
it.
the Pokemon, but there's no names.
Oh,
Yeah, no name.
You know what? That's fine.
Also, check this shit out. Oh my god, dude, really?
You actually have a good initiative, and you still manage to get shafted. I'm so sorry. What is happening?
I hate my life.
I got a 14. I need to roll for Coulter.
Okay. Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll Coulter. Hold on, if I grab Coulter, and then I'm going
So you
to
guys should just be
roll-
able. Remember that you can just roll initiative while clicking your token, so that it automatically gets
I
added to
did.
the thing.
I literally did. I clicked on my token and I rolled initiative.
Well, when you type it out like that, it doesn't count as an initiative roll. You have to click it on your sheet.
So Coulter got an
Oh,
11.
I didn't type anything out.
I see
Never mind.
1d20 plus 7, right? That was your initiative roll?
Yeah, I didn't type that out. I just rolled.
That's so weird. Oh, no, you rolled it with the dice roller?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that still won't add it to the sheet if you're clicking. Because roll 20
I thought I
is
did it
poopy.
before.
Okay, so Zach got an 11. Coulter, you said got a what, an 11?
Coulter got an 11 because he has a -2 to his dex.
Zach, which one of you wants to go first? You want Coulter to go before you, or do you want to go before Coulter?
I do not mind either way.
I guess I can go
Make that
first so I can
initiative
get
macro.
my character.
Okay, so you got a 13, right, Sullivan? Yes.
Was it 13?
Yes. All right, so who wants to go first between the two of you?
Music.
Carmine or Sullivan? Which one?
Huh? What?
Which one of you two
I got
wants
a-
to go first?
No, I got a 14.
Yeah.
You got a 14?
I got a 14.
Oh,
Use your eyes.
no, you're right.
That was Coulter's roll.
Right, 'cause you rolled it as
because I don't
yourself.
have one set up for Coulter yet, so
Okay.
I had to
All right, let's roll some initiative for the other two Pokemon, so that both are gonna be at Gotcha. Nice. Okay, so Shroomish is going at -2, and Teddy Ursa is going at 5. Ballin'. Okay, so it is the first turn. Also, I'm gonna make an amendment, I think, to the original Pokemon.
There we go. I got one for him now.
Okay. So I'm gonna make an amendment, I think, and we can change this if we want to, but I'm gonna make the help action, unless you have an ability to let you do it at range, it's gonna run by the same rules as the help action in 5th edition, that you need to be within 5 feet of the creature that you're helping the creature to do with, like, if you're helping a creature attack, you have to be within 5 feet of the creature that creature is attacking.
What?
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh,
unless you have an ability that lets you do it at range.
I don't. I'm not a fan of that, but okay.
It's just how it works in 5th edition. I hadn't been running on that.
That also means the enemies can't do that either. So
exactly.
Well, I mean, true. It's still. I don't know. I don't know how.
And it's gonna stop us. Here's the thing. It's gonna stop us from the. All right, buddy, go get him. Which is a problem we've been having since we started.
Remember, then that means trainers literally don't have anything they can do on their turn
unless
other than move
there
around.
is. Yes, exactly. You can make a move alongside your Pokemon to join them for a help action, but you have to be up and in the fray yourself. Battle time.
Wait, no, hold on. So are you saying I have to be 5 feet away from the enemy?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay.
What do you mean? Like, I'm sorry, bro, but giving your dog a slap on the ass and saying go get him isn't really what the help action is for. And we've been fucking that up for the start of this entire thing.
Personally, that has never been what I do, but okay.
I mean, yes, I know that has never been what you do. But like I said, if you have it at range via one of your class abilities, that is fine.
13.
Uber. All right, Carmine,
so literally, wait, that would mean one class gets the ability to do that then.
There we go. So you'll want to reset me to 13 there, Dom, but I wanted to make sure that worked.
Okay.
Then if I can't give the help action, I can't do anything on my turn except move.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Weep for me. I've taken away your player agency.
Your river.
I don't know.
He's angry.
All right, I find it boring.
The shackles are back. The length weights are back on.
I move up and do nothing.
He's seething. Actually,
I kind of am.
Sullivan,
now I can't do anything on my turn, so there's really no point in being in the initiative. Then
I'm gonna beat your ass. Go.
Sullivan is going to quietly curse at himself for, I assume, probably stepping on a branch or some other.
You stepped on a changeling and it started screaming.
It's just a changeling just fucking laying on the ground.
He's just vibing. He's in a puddle doing the goofy in the pool vibe. You know which one I'm talking about? The bee in my McDonald's Sprite.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up close. So, gonna just boom. I'm assuming I can move there.
Yes. The tree is not lying on the ground.
And going to send out the funny cat.
Okay. The cat is already on the field. Let me just move him over.
What?
So which space? I put him on the GM layer, so.
Oh.
He is returned.
Right here. Oh wait, hold on. That's a measuring tool. Right here.
He's here.
Yes.
The cat appears. We're gonna roll initiative for the cat. So this is an important distinction. Ooh. When your Pokemon enters the field, it rolls for initiative. So let's get the cat's initiative. And then it is stuck in that position on the initiative order on that turn. So if it turns out it goes before you, it won't get to attack till next turn, and vice versa.
Okay, I'm just gonna add this real.
And of course, changes to your dexterity modifier modify the number that you got for your initiative roll, meaning that you will move up and down in turns depending on your bonus. Getting the cat ass, gonna go. He's gonna fight the grass. I don't
getting
know.
the cat in the ass.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Get it. Just roll the dice.
I'm holy shit. I'm working on it. Calm the fuck down.
Are you also setting up Kingu gets ready? Fuck yeah! That's a 15.
I wish I could do /EM, but that automatically it would be Sullivan Kingu gets ready for combat.
Sullivan Kingu.
Did it not? Okay, yeah, it did.
Yeah, so it got a 15. You add that? So yes, indeed. So Kingu got added to the initiative order.
Doesn't go till after the skirmish.
Right, Coulter. It's Coulter's turn.
Hopefully, this Shroomish doesn't know, fucking Leaf Blade.
The Shroomish knows Woodhammer.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have him use Leafage.
From here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to use, yep, that's 30 feet. So that will 100% be good to go.
What is it?
Let's
see.
So
no,
let's roll.
The Shroomish knows Friendly Plant.
True.
What
okay.
Is it? What is that from?
Ooh, that is going to be a hot, sizzling hit. So, Coulter.
What?
Wait, that's a Gen 3 move?
Which one? Frenzy Plant?
Hot, sizzling hit.
Is that in Generation 3?
I've never heard of that.
Yes, it's a hot, sizzling hit. So, Coulter, ready for battle, shakes himself off. Now, hang on. Nope. Yep. So Coulter jumps out onto the field. He shakes himself off, and with a bark, he gets down on lowering his body. Pine needles shoot from his bristles and sail towards the Teddiursa. The Teddiursa raises its claws ready to battle, and bam, bam, bam! And the Teddiursa is legitimately knocked against the tree for a one-hit knockout.
That's my boy! Good job, Coulter! I give him a scratch on the chin.
Yeah, the Teddiursa took, hang on,
That's not a dog, that's a goat.
That Teddiursa took 18 damage.
God damn.
That was an insane fucking attack. So the Teddiursa is immediately knocked out. And Coulter still has his movement if he wants to move.
Coulter is going to then... Well, this changes my plan, because I was going to hit the Teddiursa with a Leafage and then move out of its regular movement range, but since it's fucking knocked out...
Teddiursa got fucking punked. Dog's a monster.
Coulter is then going to move 5...
hang on, where's my effects? Where's
10,
the funny thing?
15...
This changes a lot what I was gonna do.
Coulter's gonna stay here.
Not really.
Move right here.
Oh, Frenzy Plant is only through move to...
Okay, so Coulter moves there. Zach, you're up.
Okay, Zach is gonna throw his
throw out his little guy.
Yeah, he's gonna throw him like right right here.
Right next to Kitling?
Yeah, next to him.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of surprised. I genuinely didn't know that there were moves exclusive to
so let's roll,
Move Tutor.
Let's roll our little guy.
Okay, let me go ahead and move. Oh yeah, that's right.
He cannot move because it's not his turn.
Yeah, that's right. Give me a second because he actually needs a turn to do anything with. I actually did make a thing here for him.
Wow, actually perfect, because he goes just before you, or just after you, excuse me, which is lucky as sin. So, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
This cat is going to be fucking mauling that it didn't get to fight anything.
That'll be it for me.
All right, Sizzler's turn.
I feel partly guilty for taking this away from the cat. He's a fighter. But
Good
I guess
miss. It's always a possibility.
it could miss.
Indeed.
I was gonna go for like a tail whip thing, but since the Teddiursa is gone, or the other one's gone, I'm just gonna speed this up. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna hit our friend here with an ember.
With an ember. Okay, now you're going to have disadvantage on this attack because you are within melee range.
Oh yeah.
So as a reminder, special attacks count as ranged attacks. Physical attacks, even if they do have a range, do not. And they will never have disadvantage when attacking from close up. But special attacks will.
I'll remind myself for in the future for that.
Excuse me, it's Professor Tamarack, first of all. Professor Donovan Tamarack from Cohen.
That's not even a real tree.
That is a tree. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Fake.
Okay, the one is intelligence.
Fake news.
So
Googling it. Yeah, it's a fake tree.
So okay, so let me just go ahead and roll real quick. The attack. A2.
No, what did F12 over GitHub?
F0. F0.
Oh, yep, and I'm just realizing that you're going to need to do your thing. So
what the fuck
let me see here. Can I go low? Okay, no. Okay.
Yes, so
what is
I'm gonna have to fix your sheet eventually, because it has the same problem that the other sheets do. I'll fix that eventually because it's not calculating correctly. But you will always have proficiency with any move that you do, but you only get the proficiency added to damage if you have same type attack bonus. So that is so if you have a -2 to int, your roll to hit will always be a +0 until you get a better proficiency bonus. So that is going to be a 2 and a 7. But because the 2, it's going to miss. So Sizzler pops out of his ball, shakes himself off, and raises his tail and uses it to fire a glob of embers over at the Shroomish. The Shroomish, seeing this coming, ducks into the leaves and dodges out of the way of Sizzler's
And
ember.
we cause a forest fire and we all die.
Yeah.
Reroll characters, baby!
It is now Shroomish's turn.
I want it to be funny and like inspect element the Wikipedia for Tamarack, just calling it a fake tree, but I can't figure out inspect element on the Google results page.
That's fucking funny. So the Shroomish, having been just attacked by the lizard, it is going to try to turn to you, Mr. Lizard, and it is going to just launch off a tackle attack. So let's roll that that attack roll. That is going to be at. That is going to be a 0 to hit, and so the Shroomish uses its attack.
As for
and Sizzler is able to rear up as the Shroomish comes at him and step just out of the way, and the tackle attack misses. Carmine.
Looking at for Duncan there, it looks like it's the I think Ace Trainer. Yeah, the Ace Trainer that gets the ranged help action, which big surprise, none of us are Ace Trainers.
Yeah, actually, I'm surprised because Cameron was talking so much about like, yeah, but I just want to be an Ace Trainer. It's the only thing I want to be. And then he pulled a 180 one day. He's like, I'm gonna be Ranger, and I'm like, that's totally fine.
Because I felt lame. Carmine is going to slurp and give the help action to the cat.
Okay, so I'm going to remind you that you need to be within 5 feet of the creature it's attacking.
Okay, so then that's dumb. Okay,
no,
so I can't do that then.
Hey, Stinky.
No,
Stinky.
No, Stinky.
Hey, Stinky!
I'm not putting myself... I am not putting myself in one-shotting range. Nuh-uh. I have 11 HP and that dude can hit me with a 2d8 attack.
First of all, everybody goes...
I ain't fucking with that. I ain't fucking with that. You ain't tricking me into fucking
wait,
with that.
you actually
That's
can't
the,
make it there, considering the... Well, technically, yeah, you could get up to this tree.
Pussy shit.
You get up to this tree, and you
Tom,
would have cover.
I
You would have
Who
cover.
knew the rough and tumble outdoors woman would be such a fucking wuss?
I mean, she
Who
doesn't have a lot
knew?
of experience in
It'd be a
actually
fucking wuss.
Oh my god. Alright, so are you doing anything, or are we moving on? Oh, wait, no, sorry. Kingu,
when it
Kingu
comes
got a
to
15.
actually interacting with
Kingu's supposed to
Pokemon,
be
she's
going
very
first.
inexperienced.
Whatever, Kingu, it's your turn. I messed up. The turn order was...
Oh, well then that would have
bonkers.
completely... Yeah, then...
Fuck
'em up.
never mind then.
Fuck 'em
Okay.
Funny cat.
Not going to. Well, Bubble wouldn't be smart at this range anyway, but it wouldn't be smart regardless. So, just gonna hit him with a scratch.
Scratchity, scratchity. Roll for that scratch. Oh,
Roll for
and
attackity.
as a reminder, flanking is a thing. So if at some point you can flank, but right now you don't have advantage
Right, yeah,
because
this doesn't
nobody's
count
flanking.
as, I mean, I guess.
You
I
could
did forget- I mean, I
technically
guess I
move.
would you
over here.
want me? Because I know technically I already declared what I was going to do.
No, I'm fine because again we're getting back into this.
And can I not go around here?
Oh, you
Under
could.
the trees.
You could go around here. Yes, indeed. I was just
So yeah,
picking
I'm
that
gonna
out of
change
the
my... I'm gonna change
15,
my
gonna move
color.
here.
Oh wait, no.
Okay.
Flank the shroom,
I'm
and
not
then
gonna
Now you
pull
have
pull up attack
advantage on your scratch.
Mains roller. Let's see here. I'd love to make a macro for every single Pokemon move, but yeah, I don't got time for that.
I'm only gonna make macros for my starter.
As you can see
Even
by
that,
the
that's gonna
Twitch
be
overlay,
like 20 macros.
the starters are the only thing that matters.
Let's see. Okay, so.
Oh, I forgot to take a
Yeah.
PowerPoint off of Leafage.
Yep, don't forget to track your PowerPoints, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Yeah,
I will
maybe.
probably remember to track your PowerPoints.
13 to hit.
Did you roll twice?
Oh wait, I guess.
Because you
Wait.
could crit.
Oh my
so
god.
close. But yes, that 18 to hit is going to hit. However, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Fred, the stinky butthole has fucking what is it? No, it's not
Effect
Stun
Spore.
Stun Spore's the move. Effect Spore.
Indeed.
Fuck you.
Shroomis's ability activates as your scratch connects, and effect spores try to scatter onto your Kidling. So we need a Constitution saving throw.
6.
Ooh. That is real rough, gamer. Hang on. It is...
But I mean, the move does damage first, right? Because it did
Of
hit.
course. Yes, of course. But this would just be an extra effect. You just barely sneak it out.
Oh, thank God.
Just barely, you're able to shrug off the effects of Effect Spore.
-3. 7 damage.
Okay.
I almost got.
So, Hitling moves up. Mr. Kingu, he gets up in the Shroomish's face and rakes the Shroomish across the back with his claws, now that he's flanking. I didn't mean to say face, but regardless. Spores scatter from the Shroomish as it cries out, "Shreek!" And, but you're able to shrug off the effects. Carmine, you're up.
Okay. So Carmine is going to 5, 10, and I'm going to throw a Pokeball at the Teddy Ursa.
All right, you toss a Pokeball at the Teddy Ursa, and now I will do an explanation of how capturing a Pokemon works for both Doug's sake
whole
and
world
the stream.
Pauses. Dominic just walks out on screen.
The Professor Donovan
walks
Tamarack
in.
walks in. No, it's actually It's actually Professor Madeline Shorley. She walks over and she says, "All right, this is how Pokemon capturing works. When the Pokemon is hit with the Pokeball
trees.
out of the trees, like she's narrating an episode of The Twilight Zone."
We're all in just one big episode of the Truman.
So, you can use either a melee or ranged attack to hurl the Pokeball. Now, when a Pokemon is knocked out, you're pretty much guaranteed to make the hit, but during battle, it can avoid the attack. Now, when a Pokemon is hit with a Pokeball, the save DC is determined by the type of Pokeball and how hurt it is and what status conditions it has. So, the Teddy Ursa has been knocked out, meaning it is below, well, it's unconscious, and it has less than 50% and 25% HP, giving it a total of +6 to the DC. A Pokeball has a 2 as its starting DC, and your proficiency bonus, it should be +2. So the DC, which is a Charisma saving throw for the Teddiursa to escape the ball, is 12. So the Teddiursa is going to roll its Charisma save.
Up from before?
No.
I swear it used to be lower.
It is not. It is not lower. So the Charisma of now in this system, Charisma is the mean stat amongst all of the Pokemon stats. Basically, it's considered as a generalist roll. So the Teddiursa is going to make a Charisma save at -3 against the DC of 12. And just like that, the ball sucks the Teddiursa in, it snaps shut, lands on the ground, 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shakes, click! Congratulations, you have captured a Teddiursa.
Excitingly, she starts stamping her feet on the ground like a very excited kid.
And I'm really excited too. I get to heal that Teddy.
There you go.
Because I get to revive it.
And then
I will definitely take you up on that.
I can only do it to 1 Pokemon though, so
there you go, sir.
At least for per rest.
So while the rest of this battle is going off, Carmine, unless you'd like to move, that is the end of your turn.
What is Brave again?
It is Strength up, Dex down, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, hang on. I think that's right, but I'm gonna make sure I'm not stupid. Yes, I am correct.
You are stupid, but I mean, you might not be wrong.
All right, so Sullivan, you're up.
Well, let's see. Not like in this situation, there's much point in readying a Pokeball, since there's no other active threats other than the Shroomish. Who's the Shroomish last attack? It's facing Sawzard right now, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, it got swiped by Kitling, but otherwise, yeah. Mr. Kingu got a good swipe off.
I make this line.
Okay. Zip.
I mean, I guess that answers my question.
Yeah, you would be able to step around Kitling one way or the other.
I'm gonna run up there then and give the help action to Kingu by what do I do to distract?
Now technically, because of flanking, it is already
right, true. There's
advantaged.
no right. Sorry, my brain it's still the gears are still turning.
Way.
Because that is true. I think actually in that case then
our first capture
instead of moving up next to
radical.
it, I should just be able to here and then move up here and instead and just ready. Guess I'm ready to throw the Pokeball.
Okay.
And readying an act or giving the help action is redundant, which. I mean, part of me, I was like, oh, come on, just let them stack. But then, 5e is already overloaded with ways to stack a bajillion fucking bonuses on everything. So I don't think stacking advantage would be a welcome addition.
Right. Okay, so I am sorry. So you're readying the Pokeball.
Yes.
Good to go. We'll move on to Coulter.
Once the Shroomish is knocked out.
Coulter is going to... Yep. Coulter is going to use Leafage on the Shroomish. No! Wait a minute. Does Shroomish have... No, Shroomish doesn't have any abilities that absorb grass
Yeah.
type
I don't
attacks,
know.
but
Maybe
it is
it does.
Might.
it's poison grass type, so it's going to be 4 times resistant. Would it still be flanked if I moved here?
Well, yeah, it's always fine.
Would I still
right
get
now.
advantage if I moved right there?
Yes.
Okay, that's what. So Coulter is going to move right here, and is going to use Scratch.
Okay. Make that attack roll then, and you have advantage because.
So I would make that at due to
Poor Shroomish. They jumping him! They jumping!
They jumping me!
No, boom and boom.
Ooh.
Okay. That,
Miss.
unfortunately, is going to be a miss. So the Shroomish sees Coulter running up and is going to quickly dodge out of the way, though it's surrounded and looking quite nervous. Zach.
Okay. Well. Okay. So. Okay. So I guess what I'll do, since that's not gonna work out very well with the Ember. I'm just gonna use. You know what? I'm gonna use Pound.
You're going to use Pound. Okay.
Yep. Give me a second to
Pound.
see here.
I'm taking this Pokemon to Pound Town. Wait, no.
My God.
I hate
I'm
you.
surrounded by it.
So
Something.
my strength is a -3, so that should
God,
be a
you
-3.
almost fucking killed me.
Now remember, you get a +2 if your strength is at -3. The attack roll to hit. Oh wait, no. You're going to punch the Shroomish.
I'm using the move Pound, which is a physical move.
Oh, so you passed your turn, and we're moving on to Sizzler's turn.
I just noticed chat does who know.
Don't worry about it.
Oh wait, yeah, you know, yeah. My character just like cheers on the Pokemon.
Fair
That's
enough.
how he does.
All right, so you were going to use Pound. Then yes, if you have a strength at -3, then you will have a +2 to hit to that because of proficiency. You just won't add that to the damage.
Okay, got it.
What?
Damage.
Strength? Wait,
See.
huh?
Okay.
Strength of -3 + 2 equals +2?
No, I didn't mean to say it like that. But anyway, yes, he did it right. So that Pound attack is going to hit. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, Salzard.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
that's right.
Sizzler.
Oh.
He meets Sizzler. Got it. This is the saving throw right there. Where gone there.
That'll be a success. So, as Sizzler whacks the Shroomish with his tail in a Pound attack, the Shroomish is going to scatter more spores, but Salzard is able to shake it off. Sizzler's going fine. So, let's go ahead and roll the damage for Scratch. Now, you don't add +2 to that, so it'll be at -3.
Yeah, so, okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Then...
Right. With a quick, and it wasn't Scratch, sorry, it's Pound. So the Pound is able to bludgeon the Shroomish for 7 damage. The Shroomish looks quite dizzy, but it still stands.
The sparkle in Kingu's eye.
Oh. It's the Shroomish's turn.
Thrill of the kill. Faint.
It is going to turn around and focus its attention on Kingu. And it is going to use Absorb in an attempt to heal itself.
You little cunt.
So...
You said the word that you're not supposed to say.
What?
I think that's also not a good Twitch word, but...
No, that's YouTube.
Oh. Probably true. Not gonna check. Let's see. That is going to be 2. But because it's a special attack, it makes it at disadvantage.
Okay, that's
Comes
good.
First, it's 13.
Oh,
That's
thank
a 2. So, because of the closeness it has to your Kitling.
Yeah,
It
that'll be
tries
fat mess.
to start absorbing energy, but yeah, Kingu is able to easily get out of the way. And that's the end of its turn. And we're back to the top of the turn with Kingu.
And gonna go right in for another scratch.
Here we go.
Alright.
That'll
13.
hit. So make me a Constitution saving throw.
-3.
Already got the fanfare music going.
Holy
That's a
shit.
success. So
Kingu is killing it.
let's see the damage.
Come on. That'll be minus. There. 6.
So, dealing the final blow, Kingu lurches forward and cleaves the Shroomish in the face this time, dropping it unconscious.
The
Shroomish has
Poke Speak
fainted.
version of "Let's fucking go."
Let's fucking go. At the end of Kingu's turn.
Yep, and the ready action
Oh yes, that's
shall
right.
go off and
You toss the
lob a
ball.
ball right at its head, which I believe was there an
Bonk.
aspect I may have missed it. Did we go over the aspect where if the Pokemon breaks out of the ball, it
I was gonna
is
get
back
to
at
that. Yes, I was gonna get to that. Should it succeed? So, the Shroomish is sucked into the ball as the ready action goes off. Going to make its save against the DC once again of 12.
Yeah.
Click. A few shakes later, the ball is resting on the ground, and the Shroomish is caught.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
And scoop it up. Things are going quicker than I was anticipating.
You British bastard. Wait, Australian bastard.
No?
There you
I'm
go.
not
The
Australian.
captured Shroomish is female, leveled 1, and has an adamant nature.
Ooh. Ooh.
And so, we have finished our first fight. And in
Indeed.
typical fashion, we are now going to give out XP.
That's
So-
grass poison, right? Shroomish?
Nope. It's just
Nope.
grass type.
Just grass.
Hmm.
That seems odd, but
Oddish.
I thought it
Whatever,
was grass
Pokemon.
poison type.
It's not grass poison type.
because I'm pretty sure because Breloom is grass fighting,
That is correct. Breloom is
Oh.
grass fighting
But-
type.
isn't? Well,
So here's a
it's
bit
so
of a
weird
breakdown.
because its ability is specifically related to poison. But I mean, whatever. Pokemon, okay.
So here is a breakdown of how XP in this system works. When a Pokemon trainer captures a Pokemon, they get the majority of the XP. But if they don't, their Pokemon get the majority of the XP. And of course, XP is shared between all combatants, though technically it is split and isn't like shared between the trainers and the Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. These two Pokemon were both level 1, meaning they were each worth 200 EXP. So that totals out to 400. Because the trainers captured them, that 400 is split amongst the 3 of them, so everybody gets 134 XP. The trainers do.
Epic.
134.
134. You said?
Yes, 134. And once you guys are ready, I'll give you the Pokemon's XP.
Yep.
Yep, I am. So our current XP is, what was it again? Sorry, 134.
Yep.
Okay, and the Pokemon's XP. What did
The Pokemon each get 67, because when the Pokemon isn't the one to defeat it, they get half the XP that the trainers do. And so that's 200 XP split amongst 3, which turns out to be 67 rounded up.
Very cool.
Okay.
555. Three, 5, 4.
So, we're going to head on out of the forest and back to our little logo here.
Int down, strength up.
So, would anyone want their Pokemon revived?
I would love to get my Teddiursa revived if you don't mind.
I can only do this once per long rest, so at least at the moment.
-1.
It should be a little more than that. Am I not mistaken?
It's hold on, let me read this
Go
again.
over
Because I'm only level 1.
Number times equal to half your doctor level. Ah, you're right. Rounded down. So yes,
Yeah.
it will be once per long rest. You can restore hit points, cure the creature status effect, or revive. Now, restoring a Pokemon above 0 hit points after it's been knocked unconscious by a move and it has fainted does not remove the fainted condition. A revive is still needed so that the Pokemon can be battle ready again. While fainted, a Pokemon cannot use moves. And let me see, I believe I also noted that it takes, it cannot make attacks either. Yes, condition given to a Pokemon once it reaches 0 HP. The affected creature cannot summon the energy to battle, cannot take actions on its turn, and it cannot take reactions, though it retains consciousness.
So, well, one of the things that my doctor ability or my pickup ability lets me specifically revive, which I was going to do.
Indeed. Now, that will bring the Pokemon up to 1 HP. So, Cameron, your Teddiursa is now going to be at 1 HP. Do you have a nickname for your Teddiursa?
I do.
What's the nickname?
His name is going to be Piegan.
How do I spell that?
Piegan.
Piegan. Okay. Here comes the Teddiursa.
I have a bit of a maybe kind of silly name idea for the Shroomish.
Okay. 1 second. I'm just fixing up. Players' journals. Filled by me and Bastion. Okay. That should be now added to your little deal. Done City. The Piegan has been added to your list of party Pokemon.
There you go, Carmine. They're all fixed up.
Well, thank you kindly.
Oh.
And just don't get them into a battle immediately. They need time to recover a little bit.
I've got a potion on me, so I might I could use that.
So what is your Shroomish's name? Oh, sorry, go on. I'm so sorry.
I was going to tell her, whatever you do, it's your responsibility, but I'll be here to fix up any mess-ups.
Well, all right then. I'm gonna use a potion on Piegan.
Okay.
I think my idea has gone out the window after looking up some more about the person.
Okay. Well, of course, Cameron.
Oh, sorry.
A potion, as for the chat as well, is 2d4 plus your medicine skill.
Right.
In healing.
Do you want me to apply that to him?
Beneficial?
My modifier is +3. What? But you have proficiency.
Sure, if you want to. I think I do because I have +6.
Yeah.
You know what?
So it would be very good.
I'm gonna do it this one time, just to like build a little bond with my new buddy. Just this one time.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Whatever you want.
Because I feel like if I heal him up and give him a little talk, I might build a little bit of a bond with him, just at least for the first time, and then I'll leave that up to our doctor for the rest of them.
Whatever works for you, my good man.
So, Zach is able, with his doctoring skills, to revive the Shroomish back to consciousness. So go ahead and roll me the medicine skill as the not the Shroomish, the Teddiursa.
Just a second.
Sorry, the Teddiursa is going to come back to consciousness.
Sorry, I'm just getting this.
Any new nicknames, Alex?
No, I haven't had a second idea yet. And just to clarify, I was going to name her Rhonda, but apparently Rhonda is not the coolest person.
I don't know who you're
As in
talking about. Anyway.
Ronda Rousey. You know?
You know,
The-
Rhonda is just a name, Rhonda.
Yes, I know, but it was going to. Oh boy, the eventual fighting type named Rhonda. I'm sure that doesn't reference
Oh.
anybody specific.
Oh, yeah.
It's 2d4, right, Dom? You said
Yes,
2d.
2d4 plus your medicine, so that'll be plus 3
Is
for
it
you.
any no, I probably don't add my proficiency to that.
No, because you don't have medicine proficiency. Only
Yes,
add it if you have medicine proficiency.
Yes, I'm just making sure I got it right. Don't yell at me.
Also, Alex, you have returned to I can't remember what that character is.
Hiya!
Your
Why did
icon down at the bottom has returned to.
Sorry.
Why did I even roll the fuck? Why
The
did I write a
Grimchild
d20
from
thing?
Hollow Knight.
Why did I even write up? Wait.
Okay,
a
so
minute.
that's 10 HP. So your Teddy Ursa is now at 11 hit points.
Heck yeah.
Well,
I don't know why I put a d20 roll in the macro, because it don't have to roll to hit him with a potion.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmine, I don't think that's
That's not how you apply. Oh wait, never mind. God damn it.
Zach would never trust you ever again for
rightfully so.
Pokemon.
By the way, if anybody is curious, I named him Pygon because one of the most popular trailheads in Glacier is Pygon Pass Trail. So, yeah. Pygon.
Again.
God, I'm trying to. That idea came to me so quickly, and now I can't think of anything else. I love when that happens.
So it's a female Shermish?
Yeah.
Kodak. Sorry, bad suggestion. I won't do it again, Father.
He has sin. God has sin.
God is angry.
What you've done has made God very angry.
Arceus just glaring down at us.
He's going to eat us. He looks hungry.
Hungry bungery, Mr. Arceus.
Oh,
no, Mr.
God.
Arceus, don't pull out the 9.
Oh dear, it's almost 11 p.m. already.
Yeah, we've made some serious headway.
I can't wait to not play this for another month.
It'll be fine. No, trust me, that's not gonna happen.
Like all of our other D&D games.
Hey Dominic, check my sheet. I actually made my own portrait template, and I'm very proud of it.
Yay! I'm happy. I'm happy for you.
Look at Pygon's thing. Do it right now, or I'm gonna come over there and kick you in the fucking crotch.
Hold on. I know you're probably going to be very mad at me. A second.
And by the way, I am proud. Dominic can make them far better, but I'm still proud of it.
Yes, I would normally do like PMD style tokens, but I don't want to be a dirty art thief, so that is currently not the vibe. Oh
yeah, well, you're a vibe. Got him.
Okay, so I am sorry. I am back in the New York groove. So, has everybody got everything sorted?
Yep.
Sheet wise and everything.
Bits, but...
Okay.
So I think I will name the Shermish Sheila.
Sheila?
Sheila.
Bubba.
Sheila.
Hey,
oh wait, yeah, Sheila.
Why does it have? Why are there 6 petals for 4 directions?
both of my Pokemon have quick feet.
That's mine. That's apparently a very common ability around here.
So wait, it's Shei. Oh my god, everything. Yes, how you spell it?
Sheila.
Yes, the Roll20 is being very mean to me. It does not want to play nice. It wants to play bad. Hang on.
My chair just broke. Damn, bro. I'm not even kidding. My chair actually just broke.
I'll pour one out for your chair.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god, every time I type Sheila, I type E-I-E because I'm fucking stupid, apparently. There we go. There we go, that's done. Also, I need to quickly edit Pygon's token because I... Up. Fine. Bada bing. Bada boom. Alright. All settled now. You guys are back on the trail. The current time is going to be about 1 p.m. as you guys make it a little bit further up the trail. And, if I'm mistaken, yes, the path ahead of you is marred. Indeed, the area seems to be covered in thorny brambles and very, very thick brush. Of course, the trail being relatively unkempt, this is sort of to be expected. After all, this isn't a well-traveled thing. So, being introduced with this problem, how are you guys going to get around the thorns and bushes if you're going to go around it all?
Just fucking bite my tongue and just walk straight through it.
You're gonna do that?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm not stupid.
Oh no, easy. I got this.
If I was less intelligent, I would say arson, but we're not gonna do arson.
Carmine, using her experience and incredible ability to navigate any type of terrain, helps everybody in traversing past the vines because the vines technically considered difficult terrain.
Yes.
I can get us past it without being affected by it at all.
That's wonderful.
So Carmine shows everybody where to step and how to be careful when moving through thick bramble like this that could potentially be dangerous. Watch out for those trip hazards. And and yeah, she leads everybody through.
Wonderful.
Hey.
With the expert guiding
Thanks
you guys
to
through.
living off the land.
Yeah. So you guys are able to pass through, barely losing any time, if you lost time at all. It is an easy feat for Carmine to show you the way through. And you're back on track. The next hour is going to go by. For the next hour of travel, what are you guys going to do?
I'm going to forage this time.
I want to ask a question real quick.
Okay.
If that would be... Alright, do I, despite not having dealt any direct damage to the Teddiursa, does it fainting while I was technically involved in its battle, does that count as me defeating? Okay.
Yes, so for your research tasks, you should now have captured both Kitling and Shroomish, and you have defeated both Shroomish and Teddiursa for a total of 4 complete.
Very cool.
Numbers, baby!
Yeah, number go up! Whoa!
Also, I just want to remind you,
nature,
don't forget
right?
to create... Oh, wait, no, wait, yeah, you have, you should have the researcher thing right now, the snapshot? Not stupid, right?
What?
Oh, no, it's at level 3. Right, I'm stupid.
I'm pretty sure level 1, the only thing I have is access to research tasks.
Yes, I'm very dumb, so that's fine. Yes, what's up, Cameron?
Foraging is nature or survival.
Indeed, you could pick whichever one you want to do. So you're just going to do a general foraging check.
No, it is not plus 55. I wish
I
I
would
had a
love
modifier
to
like that.
keep an eye out for more Pokemon, but also I don't know how everybody else is feeling about
We can keep going if you guys want to, or we can stop. Whatever is most appropriate for
I
everyone.
would fucking play until 7 a.m.
Are you
but
fucking kidding me?
Okay.
if nobody else has any objections, I guess while we're going on, I'll keep a
I'm-
lookout for some more Pokemon.
I
Okay.
mean, obviously, I have. Well, I haven't said anything, but I do.
Again,
I am getting demanded of at the moment, as
So-
per usual.
what if we were to run this game again? Would everyone be okay? Everyone be okay with running it at 4:00 like we used to? Because the 6:00 thing is no longer technically necessary for this game.
Technically hasn't been necessary for like 3 months. But...
Yes, that is true. But
Honestly,
I guess I'll
I
ask
would
Duncan
prefer
too, since
playing
he's
it
the
at
one who
that
shows
time.
up most often.
Yeah.
4:00 seems fine for Cameron.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you
Yeah,
let us know,
Cameron,
Duncan,
right?
if 4:00 is also an okay time for us to start on your front.
I don't know why. That is just amusing to me that Duncan is consulted as the fifth person in this group because he's the main guy who comes here and actually chats. That was a very quick 180.
That is true.
Call me daddy. Don't.
Please, don't.
Oh my god.
So-
Immediate regret.
As you're foraging around, Miss Carmine, by the way, during this hour, and we'll deal with this hour
I
first.
I ain't found shit.
No, you did find something, because poking through, you are able to scrounge up, despite not finding a lot, you're able to scrounge up one fallen green apricorn.
Ooh. Well then.
It looks like it must have been carried here. It must have been carried here by another Pokemon, because it's missing, of course, most of its branch, but it must have been dropped.
She's acting like she has literally just found gold.
And what about you, Mr. Dread? You doing anything in particular?
I guess Dreaded's probably skimming through his book. Trying to still figure out what the trying to see if he can make heads or tails of it at all. With no avail, of course, but he's making an attempt.
Looking and thumbing through your book, yes, of course, you really can't make any sense out of it. After all, it's in an ancient language that you have so far yet been unable to identify or decode. You try to seek out patterns, but you've been doing this for a long time. You really haven't noticed anything that you can pull as something that can pull you in a particular direction. And remind me, Sullivan, what specific skill are you using to search? Nature, survival, or perception?
I mean, I think I might as well, if I remember correctly, might as well just use nature again because I think that's my highest one.
Just remind me so I know what the modifier is.
Nature +4.
Okay.
Despite having proficiency in one of the other ones, despite having proficiency in perception, it is still lower than just my base nature.
Fair enough. Okay, so as we are moving through the forest, Zach, you are looking through your book, and Miss Carmine is foraging. As we're getting to around the top of the hour, you do spy a Pokemon. Get this.
Hey,
Let me...
single Pokemon.
Now, this one is all on its own. Whoops, that's the map layer. That ain't right.
Something tells me after this Pokemon,
it might be a good idea to end off.
See, where's the emote?
We're using the emote. Time to stop.
I don't need the chat rule. I'm a moderator. I don't need the fucking chat rule.
That's funny.
Thanks, Twitch.
Oh, you're sassing me. Is that it?
Let's see. Is there anything else left
Okay.
for
Well,
Sheila
what do
I need to
you
get
think
here?
the current state? What do you think of the current state of the Netherlands economy? Now he's
No
just
comment.
staring at me. He's literally just staring at me.
I suppose that means it must be fairly typical at the moment.
Yeah.
Nothing of note.
We go.
Oh, you're a cry dog.
Also, God, I find it funny, Shroomish having quick feet, and Shroomish having proficiency in acrobatics checks.
Bird.
He's fast. So, as you're
Just
walking up the
imagining a
forest
Shroomish
path,
do a flip. Oh my God.
Sullivan,
Jesus Christ.
you spy a sawaddle ambling about on the forest floor,
Oh,
well
my
up
God.
ahead.
Dominic is just he's hitting me in the soft spots here.
Is that true? Yikes. So, what's the plan?
This poor Sawaddle.
Oh my God.
And of course, both of the Pokemon that I've come across that I have a passing
my
interest
God.
in are grass.
So here
Luggy!
is
Oh my God!
something to remind.
Ow!
If a
Oh,
Pokemon
God.
does not participate in a battle, it will not split up the XP gained for that battle. However, no matter what, all trainers will get the XP from a Pokemon's defeat or capture. Even if they did not participate. Alternatively, too, if a Pokemon does not want to participate in a battle but needs the XP, it can actively be chosen to observe a battle to split the XP and get XP anyway.
I'd also love to do one of the tasks and just observe it, but then that would involve me making these two sit here for an hour while I stare at a bug.
You just watch the...
Ow, Sig, okay,
That's
don't
leaf
do
number
that.
64.
He's grabbing my pants.
Damn, this man is hungry.
Well, he's not hungry. This Swaddle is, of course, playing around with trying to make some little leaf-like clothing. Puppy! Simmer!
Bubba is...
I'm gonna reprimand his sass and he's being a dick.
Are you?
But
He tilted his head when I said that.
I mean, I definitely do have an interest in
Are you being a
Seawaddle.
dick?
So I should probably be the one to fight it, despite being at a
At a
noticeable
disadvantage again.
disadvantage.
Alright, Sigurd, are you being a dick?
But I mean, it's a low level bug type, so I don't think Seawaddle has any grass moves.
Time to find out. Are you gonna go fight it?
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah. Sullivan
I'm gonna
will,
have my Pokemon observe.
which
I'm
direction
gonna
does
make
the
I'm gonna
Seawaddle
make it,
appear
by
to
the
be
way.
facing?
We'll say that he's facing it's facing this like bush, and it's like messing with the leaves. And I'm not gonna allow you guys to just jump in, skirt it, and say, I want my Pokemon to get XP for this too. Has to be approved by the trainer fighting.
Okay. Alright.
So,
Okay.
Sullivan, do you approve of other
I feel
Pokemon?
personally attacked right now.
It was a
It's
joke.
like-
Calm down. Do you approve of the other Pokemon observing your fight with the Sawaddle and getting XP for it?
I mean, splitting the XP among all the Pokemon is obviously just gonna slow stuff down, but also I don't want to be a dick.
Do I be a dick or do I slow a little gameplay?
Fine then. Come on, Coulter. Let's get out of here.
You know what? yeah, let's get out of here, guys.
Where'd that pen? I just had a penny. Where did it go? I was gonna flip a coin.
Go find her own opponent.
Fuck it. Let's
You spent your time
plastic
foraging.
remote.
Oh,
Buttons
God.
up is heads. Back is tails. Heads nobody gets to watch. Nobody gets to watch.
All right. Sullivan
All right.
is going to attack this Sawaddle by himself. It will also speed up initiative quite a lot. So,
And I also think that's what the kitty itself would probably prefer.
Yes, Kitty kind of got his thunder stolen last time, so it is now time to go. Greed.
I
is
am
true.
not greedy. It was the remote.
So, what are you gonna do? It hasn't spotted you yet. So, how are we gonna play this?
I am going to try again to utilize my fucking proficiency.
They're
And
going with sneaky.
I am going to. How big just about is the funny kitty?
The cat is about the size of your average tiger cub. Still a small creature, but
Okay, so
definitely like bigger than a house cat. Like way
can
bigger.
I like Sylvan gonna like get down a bit, look back at Kingu, and like tap on his shoulder
Okay.
to try and get him to climb up his back.
Kingu gets it.
So
He
that,
sees the tactics, and so he clambers up on your back, though it does scratch quite a lot with his sharp claws.
No, wasn't really expecting much else. And then I am going to sneak.
A sneaky roll.
I swear to God.
Sneaky roll.
Okay, not
Okay.
terrible.
Indeed, that's not too bad. You are able to sneak 30 feet without being spotted.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then that should be...
If you want to get closer, and oh, did you didn't return the guy though?
Yeah, no, because I didn't return him, so I guess I'm gonna want to try to get closer so he can actually hop down.
I'll yep, just one more stealth roll.
Come on. Well.
Hang on, gotta check something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a roll off.
Oh my God.
So make so yep, at this point, you begin making your way forward.
Love having proficiency in stealth.
I'll let you say you get 15 feet to right here. And the Sawaddle spots you. It turns around and it makes a tiny squeaky little noise like Dee! And it's time to roll initiative.
Oh goodness.
Add an initiative.
Oh my God. That means nothing.
This means nothing.
That does nothing for me.
You get to move first.
I don't have any battle actions yet.
Pulls out gun.
Oh, I should have rolled that on roll 20. You know, I will roll that on roll 20.
And there we go. Oh boy. Oh,
all right.
It rolled a 5. I thought it rolled an 11.
Yeah, no. All right, so
Okay.
the start of combat. Sullivan, you have 2 main actions on your turn. The cat is still on your back.
Oh, true.
Truing.
I guess he can't get down until his turn. Well, I guess
So
would it be considered an object interact action for me to grab him and put him down?
I would say
Is that just an action?
I'll call it one, because well, honestly, yeah.
All right. Well, I got two actions. Okay, so then I'll or I guess maybe specifically instead of just scoop it up, I could say that action is guiding him to get down. I don't know.
Yeah.
For a better of a less silly of an image.
So I'll let you pick where you want him to get down within a 5-foot space around you.
Gonna set him right here.
Bam. I mean, you could have moved him there, but bam.
Yeah. And then I guess I was gonna move around back here and give the help action, but do I even need to?
Yeah, you're flanking now. So
yeah.
Go.
I will say, now that I think about it, that does kind of make it seem like the help action having to be up against the enemy is almost pointless, because
imagine if you're facing multiple though and you can't get around them.
True.
Or they're up against a wall or something similar. You know.
Okay, then gonna stand back there, and I guess I'll use my additional action to ready to throw another Pokeball.
Okay, Kingu's up.
Go into my thing and deleting my Pokeball.
Going to the thing and deleting the Pokeball because it's fucking.
Kingu certainly isn't going to bubble him, so gonna give him a fat scratch.
Scritchity scratch, the cat's coming back. Yeah, I didn't say ass this time.
Scritchity scratch, damn, that cat's got ass.
Fuck off.
I don't
Fuck
know.
off.
Alright,
Yeehaw.
that'll be a 9.
On both. Wow, on both. That will be a hit.
Alright, and then always have to double check because I'm paranoid, even though my memory is right half the time, but I'm always paranoid it's not. 6. I think that's the third 6 for damage I've rolled in a row.
So that damage is going to get increased because of the Sawaddle's Constitution modifier to 9.
God damn.
And the Sawaddle is a
dead.
1-hit knockout.
Alright, well.
And the ready action goes off. So you throw the ball. And it touches for a 12. So that is going to be a...
Yeah, I think having everybody gang up on this poor creature would have been
So the order of events is like this. Sullivan, you are spotted by the Sawaddle. Quickly, you are able to let your cat down with an action. Moving around to give your cat the proper flanking angle. You ready the ball. Your Kitling just reaches forward, clawing the Sawaddle across the face, sending it reeling onto the floor. Pop! The ball opens, sucks it in, reshakes, and a click. Captured the Sawaddle.
All within 12 seconds.
All within 12 seconds.
All right.
Okay, so Kingu is going to get 100 XP points. Oh.
Epic kitty moment. Oh yeah, I'm level 4 now. No. Yeah. I mean, what would we have gotten? I guess it would have been like 33.
R?
Oh my god, she's so quirky.
Don't. As for the trainers, everybody is going to get 67 experience points. And it is there
May you repeat
that we will end. Yes, 67 experience points.
That brings us up to 201?
I think so. The maths work out in my head, I think.
Math.
Yeah, that sounds like 201. Because it was like, what, 134 plus 67?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 201. No. Wait, no, I typed 136. Yes, it's 201.
Yeah. Sorry.
Done.
I've done that like 5 times lately.
And so we will end the first game of Aspect of Radiance here. I hope you guys had some fun, and I hope this was a nice little introduction. And I promise there will be actual artwork and a world map the next time we come around to play. Because quite frankly, right now I don't have a need for anything else on the Pokemon front and everything.
What do you mean
so,
actual artwork?
I want to do a world map.
Oh, well, you said actual artwork and the world map, so I thought you were referring to like
right. I also want to challenge myself and do some basic sketch artwork for most locations, so that there can be like an idea of the place you're at.
Fair.
So that would be nice. But does anybody have anything else they want to end off on right now?
Nope, not for me.
Okay. In that case, we will see you guys next time for more Planes and Quests. Next week, we could play this again. That's just fine by me. And then I will see you all at that time. Start at 4.
I have wept.
Bye.
Fallout game.
Bye.
We can play
Bye-bye.
Fallout.
Beautiful time.
Bye.